Let's go, let's go. Are we live? Oh, whoops. I think I'm already live. What up? Later, Doc. What up, Ninja Dude? What up, Adam? Let's go. What up, everybody? Are we live? I don't think I meant to go live. It's so fast. We're going to do some cool stuff, though. We're going to make this thing look pretty today. One second. Let me get a Discord link in here real quick. Do one of those guys. Can you guys hear me okay? Audio good? Video? I guess we'll leave it on for now. Yep. Let's go. All right. We are actually in the air. We are currently flying Junebug. And we are heading to Goshva's to steal some wool. Bunch of wool. I need stacks and stacks and stacks. What up, Destroyer? Let's go. We're gonna make this thing look pretty today. You guys, I don't know if you've seen my video yet or not. We've made some awesome progress on Kerncraft so far. We're gonna make some more progress today, making sure everything looks pretty. Been hanging out with Goshva and Charlie for the past hour or two, just kind of talking about plans and all that. So good stuff. Lots going on. But I want you guys to help me make this thing look pretty. Hold up. Let me see if I can get my chat opened up. Oh, where are we at? The chat that makes it easier for me to look at. Oh, pop out chat. Does that work? Oh, that's decent. Okay, that works. Can I make this bigger? No. It is a little bit easier to read. I'm good, Adam. I'm good. Honestly, I'm like just really excited that we're finally making the type of progress on this. We've got it flying. We got it up in the air. We got it flying. Goshva looked at it today. Just making sure that we can get stabilization, navigation all set up. We actually managed to fly it. We can just like hover at like 300 blocks, which is okay. But our mountains on this server are at height limit, so we are gonna have to probably adjust configuration or something. I'm getting a little bit of a drift. You guys notice that? Oh, that's evening out. Oh, I missed the June bug. I had to go pull this thing out of the water. I am having a good day. What up, Zach? Having an awesome day, actually, man. Yeah, big stuff. Once we get back, we gotta steal some wool from Goshvo. Once we get back, we can talk about the big ship. The big ship. Let's go ahead and get this thing out of the sky. This looks like a good place to land. Good as any, right? Boom. Drop. All right, now, I have heard, if I can get out of here, I have heard, oh, did I pin your comment, Adam? That's funny. I meant to pin mine. Oh my gosh, I can't unpin it? Oh. Unpin message. Sorry, Adam, but I'm gonna have to unpin your message. That's kind of funny. There. Okay. Yeah, I've heard that Goshva has a wool farm. Ooh, it's a little laggy over here. Let's give it a second to load up these chunks. What up, Titch? I forget how to pronounce that, if that's right. I think that's right. We are at Goshva's. We're on a heist. We're on a heist mission to steal about 10 stacks of wool. Does anybody know where Goshva's wool farm is? Peek through his windows. Goshva, where you at, bro? Join the stream. Tell me where your wool farm's at. Surely it's around here somewhere. Oh, wait. Warehouse? Dude. He's got all sorts of cool stuff. So he built like a little city around all of his stuff, which I like. Like each machine kind of has its own little building. These guys did good jobs at like building little, I don't know, cities. I just built a monstrosity of a factory over there. All right. Where is your wool, Goshva? Does anybody know where his wool is? Hey, bro, I want no problems. I want no problems. I'm not here for you. Oh, there it is. Let's go. Oh my gosh, you know this thing cooks. You already know. All right, where does this stuff go? Oh, wow. Yo, we hit the jackpot. Let's go. We hit the jackpot. Okay, now how do we get it out of there? Oh, I got a little trick. I have got a little trick. We need more space than that. So, this should do. Does that got a stack upgrade? No, that's got no stack upgrade. This should work. It's got stack upgrades. Let's grab a brass funnel. And sorry, Goshva. Hope you don't mind. What up, BQ? But I'm gonna start stealing all of your wool. And I think maybe like a bunch of it. I don't know. I guess we just load up on it. That should be good. That should be good. We just need to make like 2,500 sales. Or wait, actually no, we only need to make 1,000 sales. Okay, we came what we got for. Wait, we came what we got for? I don't think that's the way you say that. We got what we came for? There we go. That's the one. All right, let's find the June bug. Where we plant this thing? Over here? Here you go, you fine looking motherfucker. Watch myself. Okay. Ooh, I got a turbocharger for this thing. Yeah, give me that go fast. Okay. Let's lock back in. I don't know. I didn't really think that he would look lake in his skin. What? Oh, I look so much different than you expected. So you're talking about like in my IRL skin? Yeah, I do. I'm the same guy, just minus the mustache. I do grow a mustache sometimes, but it's been a while. All right. When I'm feeling spicy, I grow my mustache. Charlie does not look anything like what I thought he would look like. I gotta say, he's a handsome dude, but I was totally thrown off when I saw Charlie for the first time. All right, let's go up. And then I think we got here by coming this way, right? So I think we can avoid these mountains if we go around this way. I always come back around the other way. That's where it gets me. What am I doing? Yo, what up, Lemon? What up, Kang? Lemon, what am I doing? So I'm stealing a bunch of wool from Goshva because he's got a bunch. We're going to go make about 1,000 more sales. And today we're going to be working on the aesthetics of Kerncraft. Video dropped this morning. Check that out if you haven't already. Like the stream because you love me. But yeah, in the video you can see like stuff, you know, like I get stuff done and I have a lot of troubles and disasters, but we achieve our goal. I guess it describes all episodes, right? But today I want to make this thing look pretty because it flies now. Let's go. Let's go. Lemon dropped a video today too. Everybody go sub to Lemon. Bro's out here working, dropping bangers. Okay, full steam ahead. We'll be home in no time. This thing actually cooks. I'm pretty sure I lost my Razor Crest. And like all the like in the video you see some of it, but basically like it was an absolute disaster. I had to assemble and disassemble Kerncraft 100 times. It was connecting to other like physics objects that I've got. I was trying to move things around, and in the process, I'm pretty sure I lost the Razor Crest and I lost Charlie's forklift. I'm pretty sure they just disappeared into the sable abyss. So, whatever. Yeah, did you guys hear I got my account hacked last week? Crazy. You can actually see the moment it happens in my video where I'm like talking, doing something, and all of a sudden I realize that my chats are turning off and I'm getting disconnected, but I was still recording, right? And then I realized, like, oh crap, like YouTube just literally deleted my YouTube account. It was wild. But I was able to recover it pretty quickly. What time is it? It's 8 p.m. A little bit later than I usually start streaming, but I don't know. I got some recording done with Charlie and Goshua earlier, and I wanted to start building some stuff. So basically, what we're gonna do today is gonna be like a time lapse in the video where we're just kind of building. Um, so I figured, hey, why not invite y'all to the party, right? We can do this together. Yo, I still love rolling up on my base like this. I haven't got a chance to fly Junebug around for a while. But I just love rolling up on this base. And now that we've got this monster, should I land the Junebug on you don't think I'll break anything, right? I mean, we've got to be able to land on this thing. So, let's drop her down a few. Hopefully that's not too much. Just give us a little bit more control. Let's and hopefully we can just kind of softly land right on top of this. I'm locked in, Kang. What up, GT? Problem is we don't really have a lot of space to land on this. I wouldn't even know where to land on it. We don't really have a runway. But helipads, that's something we're going to want to build for sure. Let's lower a little bit. Because I would like to get a good look at this thing from the sky. That might be too low. Oh my. Yeah. Why is this thing this thing drifts so much? It's crazy. All right, lock in. Landing ships on ships is very cool. Where am I from? Originally, Ohio. And no, I'm not joking. I'm a real life Ohio person. Maybe I can just land this thing like right here. There's just not space. No, we're gonna helipad this thing, guys. I just don't have the space, and it's not worth risking screwing something up. So I'm gonna take the longest route possible to get to the helipads. Look at the drift on this thing, dude. Like I'm still moving like backward. It's all right. Once we get Yeah, the drift on this is crazy. Do I still live there? No, I don't. I don't. I moved out west. West coasty now. Well, not quite the coast, but close enough. Okay, let's. Yeah, this is a good spot. Let's drop her down. Oh, yeah, prime location. Oh, pop one out. Shut it off. Good to go. Yeah, well, we got the Junebug back. It's been out in the middle of the water forever. So, separate sable render distance. No, so I'm assuming that does the same thing. We're looking into something else. but yes, we have found a mod that will negate standard, because the truth is we could just increase simulation distance if we wanted, right? So that we could see the ship, because you're probably just talking about the ship disappearing and reappearing. But increasing simulation distance is just heavy on the server, obviously. Oh my gosh, I always get stuck on these propellers. um that's obviously heavy on the server. Oh, I can't even get up that way, dude. um but yeah, that we've been looking into some mods that will kind of handle the simulation distance for us so that we don't have to adjust simulation distance. So we'll probably be adding something like that fairly soon. Um, but it'll be a temporary thing. So don't ask any of us to add it to our mod packs, please. Because it's not something we want to have to add to a mod pack. Um, Yeah, I think that's what we're talking about. I can get the name of the one that I'm looking at. So the one I am looking at is called Far and Wide. Sable Far and Wide. Um, okay, so we are here. Let's take a good look at the progress we've made so far. So you can see we got the propeller decks finished. It flies perfectly fine. It's super stable, actually. Goshva was blown away by how stable this thing is just by default. And honestly, it's because it's so big, right? So weight distribution just works a little bit differently on something of this size, right? So like it can be a little off balance and get a little tilt where that same type of tilt might flip a small ship over. But because the scale of this is so huge, like it's got a little bit more grace, a little bit more give, and you can correct before it becomes, a major disaster. Now, with that being said, I've barrel rolled this thing thousands of blocks out into the freaking ocean by accident already. So, um, it's crazy, but looking pretty good. Next episode. So what we're doing today is I want to finish up the propellers. I think I want to add a second layer of propellers, so that I'll have another gyroscopic propeller underneath that has its own set of blades. And unless you guys have a better idea, we can talk about that. What up, Pyro? Just saw you come in, bro. What up, Groven? Zero Gaming. What up? Try to make sure I see everybody in here. Um, So yeah, might double up the propellers. I obviously want to put like some covering over top of them, give them a little bit more shape. We need to finish the runway. I'm not going to worry about the control tower because Goshva is going to handle all of that. And then we basically just need to prep this thing for my next episode. In my next episode, spoilers, watch out. It's just going to be a workshop, right? So I'm actually going to put a little spin on the episode where it's like, how everybody does those like, I got a fresh start in Minecraft, or my first day, or I built my first workshop in createmod, like those types of titles. Like I was planning on putting like that type of spin on it, where it's like I got a fresh start in createaeronautics, but really what I'm doing is just kind of starting fresh inside the airship. I don't know. If you guys think that's dumb, let me know. But in a way it's real, right? Like we're going to be building our first kind of workshop inside this. So my thought is to start first with like just ore generation. I'll copy the ore generation I have in my workshop over there. But we're not doing any of that today. All I'm doing right now is yapping, and we're gonna start building. Um, so if you guys have suggestion, where do I host my servers? I am sponsored by a company called Alien Host. Check them out. I don't have a link in this description, but if you go to like one of my videos, I have the link in the description of all my videos. There's a creator code in there. You can get 20% off your servers. They are like, it's a really good hosting platform. Like, no, it's not like big and popular and corporate like Bisect hosting or Pebble hosting or something like that. But like I know the dude that owns it. The hardware is unbelievable. The support is great. The cost is good. And I currently host 6 public servers, and I use Alien Host for every one of them. So I didn't mean for that to be an advertisement, but if you're going to build a server, like I would definitely suggest Alien Host. And my code gets you 20% off. Sorry, that was weird. I don't normally plug stuff like that, but I am sponsored, so I should probably do that more often, right? Is that what I'm supposed to do? I don't know. Make the ship fully sustainable when flying to world border. Yeah, that's the plan, right? So what we're basically going to we're going to bring enough cargo in with us so that we have all the materials we need to automate things, right? And then as we're going, we'll basically just be like building stuff, automating stuff, as we go. The cool thing about createmod is if you just have a couple materials, you can create some sort of self-sustaining system and automate things. You just need a couple of each material. But yeah, we'll get into all the workshop stuff. Nuclear reactors are working just fine. You can see we've got about 1 million SU currently. It's all we need for now. Our electric generators here, I've currently got them turned off because our accumulators are full. But we do need to run electricity all the way to the front of the ship, and we need to have a couple accumulators over here that are storing energy for us because we're actually going to be putting thrusters on the front of the ship. So we'll actually have, I'm not sure how I'm going to build it yet, but I kind of want there to be like flaps that come up and expose the thruster. And then when we need to take off and go forward, we can do that really fast. But then if we're not in that like forward movement motion, we can close the thruster doors and it'll kind of come flush with the ship again. So I'm not sure how we'll build that, but just kind of spoiling some plans, just letting you guys know what the plans are, what we're up to. But again, today we're just placing blocks. No gyro? No, not a single gyro. We're not putting gyro. Now, look, I keep gyros on me. Obviously when you're testing, you got to use them just to make sure that things don't break sometimes. But the intention is to not use any gyroscopes. And currently we're good. We don't have to. How many planes vehicles are we going to have on the ship? We have space for about 8, 6, 7. I don't know, man. However many we can fit in here, but that's what this area right here is. This will all look a lot nicer, I promise. But this is kind of going to be like that area where we carry all of and then we'll have a door right here that will open up, right? And it'll turn into like a ramp, and then we'll be able to like load and unload our vehicles. So if we do ever find a place safe enough to land, we'll actually be able to roll our vehicles out. Need a ton of gyros to do anything. Look, guys. All right, I'm going to do this for you guys. All right? I wasn't going to, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to fly this thing. I'm going to show you guys. You got to see how stable this thing is. Oh, no. Goshva has our remote. Okay, well, I can go up and down. Let's just go up real quick. Oh, wait, what is happening? These ones are turning, but those ones aren't. Wait, why would that be? Why didn't those ones turn? Why aren't those turning? But those are. But it's got power. See, I didn't want to get into this. Shouldn't that be turning? Oh. You guys are smart. Wait, what? Okay. Okay. Now we're good. Do you guys want to see this thing fly? What up, Penguin? What up, dude? How's your day, bro? You saw the video? Hell yeah, the bird is flying. And let me just show you. Hey, they just turned off again. That one did. What's going on here? Oh, there's supposed to be, that's not supposed to be, that's supposed to be an Omni. Oh, you already saw that, didn't you? And look, then that thing, why is stuff breaking? Hold up, not good, not good. No, I can't even afford these materials, man. Don't do me like this. I did not want to get into this. Matter of fact, I might not actually get into this. No. Okay, you know what? Goshvo will fix this. You guys saw the video. It flies. Oh, nice. I got it back. Oh, because I still have my wand of symmetry. Oh, I can be so dumb sometimes, guys. Okay, so we can fix this by doing this. Coming over here. Okay. It's fixed. Wait. No, because there is. There's supposed to be an omni thing. Guys, I don't want to get into this. We gotta build stuff. And now I don't even have any of those things, but I do have these things. So Omni speed controller, that's what we needed. 2 large cogs and an Omni speed controller. Okay, so let's grab our 2 speed controllers, and we need what, 4 large cogs, and I just happen to have 4 of them. Great. I put my crafting crafter in a different backpack. I gotta find it. Hold up. Is it this one? Yes. Okay, so now I can grab these. I should probably turn this thing off first. What up, Two Skis? What up, BQ? I don't know if I said that already. What up, guys? Let's go ahead. Now that we know we've got it figured out, but there's still the concern of why did they break? Well, let's hope this doesn't cause too many issues. But I'm not dealing with it right now. We're building. So let's start with the propellers. So there's a few things I want to do real quick. So let's go ahead and set some book bags down. I'm missing a white book bag that had materials in it that I actually needed. Building what? The ship? Yes. So let me find what I was looking for here. It's these things. So boom, 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 boom. Okay. So now I can add all these blocks to my inventory. So basically the idea here, and you guys know how I build, all right? Like, there is method to the madness. I usually pick a few different random blocks, you know, and I'll just kind of randomize them on a build or something. But yeah, like, don't judge me too hard, because I do believe this will be sick when I'm done with it. So let's lock, we'll kind of lock these one by one. And you can see, this is kind of the idea. So I know it's kind of crazy, but I do believe these things will end up looking sick. So let's just finish. Oh, wait, why was I recording? Let's finish one of these real quick, and then we'll get a look from the sky. And if it's absolutely terrible, we'll switch it. But I'm pretty sure it's going to look sick. Or it'll look as sick as any of my other builds. You know, it's subjective, I guess. You guys already think I'm crazy. But it's like the June bug, right? Like, you guys know I like this style. I like this, like, New Orleans industrial type, like... I like these windows that have kind of the stained glass in them. Yeah, this is gonna look sick, dude. 'Cause I don't want it to look, like, clean and sharp and flashy, you know? I want it to look, like, rugged and worn. Weathered. Discord posted wrong video? Did it? I was messing around a little. Like, it's streams, the auto announcement for stream is so weird, Reaper. What up, Reaper, by the way? But it's so weird. Like, sometimes it'll post for me, sometimes it just doesn't. Is there ever going to be more members of AERO SMP in the future? Yeah, for sure. I mean, honestly, I hope. Truth is like, createaeronautics is the creator group that we're a part of, right? Like, we have our own group server type thing, but there's actually a bunch of us. And when Charlie built this season, you know, I think the intention was that more of the createaeronautics group would get involved, and I think in the beginning they did. So will we add more creators? I don't know. Possibly. Will some of the creators that are already in the group play more often? I think that's likely for sure. So you'll definitely see new creators. But yeah, I don't know. It's always a possibility, man. Like, if you're wondering if we're gonna invite new people, you know, I mean, I think we're always open to it, really, if people are cool and they post consistently. Okay, does that look absolute ass or what? Does that look cool? Okay. So we do that to all of them then. We just blow through all these blocks. Okay. I thought so too. I mean, I don't see. Here's the deal: is I almost wonder if I change the ratio of the blocks, because that looks a little different than what I expected it to. Maybe I shouldn't have used the industrial iron and the weathered iron, because they're almost a little too dark and like solid. Whereas like the glass and the stone brick stuff like kind of have that metallic look, but I mean, I guess that's it, right? Is it's kind of got that rusted metallic look to it. Okay, I'm not gonna worry too much. These are the blocks I got. Let's roll. No glass. Yeah, but then there's like this really stark contrast between the industrial weathered iron and the stone brick. The glass is kind of what was supposed to make it blend, I guess. Who cares, dude? Honestly, like, who cares? It looks good. Yeah, I'm with you. What sucks is that we have to hand place all this. Okay. So, locker into place. Start placing blocks. I'm just gonna trust it. That was the plan. Truth is you'll see it'll actually make more sense too, because what's cool about this is that when I add the top cover to this that you'll see I have in mind, then you're not going to see a whole lot of this propeller anyways. So the idea is to kind of like fold over top of this just a little bit by like one or two kind of rows. Gradually get a little higher, give it some shape, some depth, some texture or whatever. And then there'll be some sort of like graded screen over top of it. You know what I mean? Like, there'll be a screen over top of it that looks like it's like, yeah, graded or whatever. So really you'll kind of be seeing through the cover And I know as far as like physics goes, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense because it's like, well, where would there go, you know? But we're still playing Minecraft, right? Steve can still carry this many blocks in his pocket. So as long as Steve can carry this many blocks in his pocket, I'm not gonna feel too bad about breaking physics. Yeah, they'll look cool. Trust. And that too, right? Like once they're spinning, like that should be a pretty cool effect. But I would love some suggestions on kind of like the shape of the these propeller decks. And then what we do underneath. See, I need to get that second stack of propellers. There's going to be another stack underneath. So we're going to have to do all that. But I have all the wool now. So we have the sails. Should be able to break those glass things with a... This one's almost done too. All right, let's go. Probably should have done a solid one right there. If you're curious, I'm using a mod called Shuffle Mod. Most of you are probably familiar with it. Did I see Charlie's new helicopter? Yeah, he flew it over here earlier today, actually. They just left right before I started the stream. Have to watch the video for that conversation. But yeah, finally putting plans together. I mean, honestly, I went on vacation. Goshva had stuff going on. Charlie's just relentless. Just dropping banger videos every day. Some crazy new helicopter or airship. I don't know how he does it. But we're finally all kind of returning to the server and getting a little bit more active again. So hopefully you'll see more of us interacting with each other in the episodes and stuff like that. What exactly is a propeller deck? I made that word up because I didn't know what else to call it. But it's like the wing, right? You know, it's kind of like a wing, but it's not really a wing. It's a deck that is supporting the propeller. So I don't know. I made that word up. I don't know if that's a thing or not. It feels right though, right? Like when I say propeller deck, like it feels like you can gather what I'm referring to out of context. By context. Dude, I took my kid to his orientation today for school. He's got 3 teachers, you know, just like math, science, and homeroom or whatever like that. All his teachers were just like fully tatted up, like their arms, shoulders. Like, dude, it was actually pretty cool. Because like I've had a lot of tattoos for a long time, you know. Oh no, that was risky. And you know, when you have a lot of tattoos, like, you know, honestly, like sometimes depending on where you are, like you can feel self-conscious, you know, about having them and stuff. But it was just kind of cool to go to his school and see all these teachers just completely tatted up, like head to toe. Like, all right, it is 2026. Yeah, tatted teach, very nice. But I imagine that's probably normal. You guys probably have teachers that are all tatted up. But when I was in school, man, like, no. Absolutely not. You couldn't get a job if you had tattoos. Like a teaching job, right? Like, obviously you get a job. Aging myself, but it's okay. I've given up on trying to hide how freaking unk I am. Y'all still support me. I appreciate that. Because we out here dropping bangers. Look at this thing. Who? Why? Why? Why we even build this? So we can go to the freaking world border. That's why. Can't do it in a freaking Chinook helicopter. Alright, I shouldn't be hating. Charlie's helicopter is sick, dude. He flew it over here. That thing is so badass. For real. I hope I'm... Okay, good. Because it's fun. Oh, shit. Try make it go 100? Yeah. Yeah, like, honestly, like, the game plan in the beginning was this whole, like, 60 meters per second goal. Because we thought that was, like, practical. But it's like everyone on the server is running around flying 200 meter per second ships back and forth to each other's bases. Like, why... Now, granted, all these chunks are mostly loaded, but still, it's like I can take the Razor Crest any direction I want at 300 meters per second, and yeah, I don't see a lot of the chunks loading below me, but like I can fly, and it doesn't really skip a beat. So I don't think 100, 150 is out of the question. I think that's goal actually at this point. Yo, these are actually looking sick. And then wait till we put the covers on them. It'll look even better. Well, it is weird though. I used to always get so confused about like bearings and swivel bearings and when to assemble things and when to disassemble. Like, it still doesn't make any sense to me at all. But like, I've at least figured out which buttons to hit so things don't break. What up, Justin? Welcome in, bro. Okay. It's the last one. Why do we still have so much glass and we don't have any of the other ones? Uh-oh. We messed up, guys. We're all a little different, and we're officially out of the stone stuff. So let's see if we can actually get some more of that, because I don't want this one to look too different. Okay. I don't have any, of course I don't have any more. Why would I? But I'm pretty sure if I just grab some of these, and I grab my chisel, I should be able to just throw these guys. Oh, I can't. We could just use these. Who would even notice the difference? Right? You guys might notice the difference. But you won't tell, right? Actually, I'm not going to say it out loud, but there is a monster mistake on this ship somewhere. And if anybody can point it out, I will, I don't know, whatever. I'll shout you out in the video or something. I don't know if that even matters, but I would give you mad respect if you can figure out. You might have to go back into the video or the stream or something to get an aerial perspective, but there is a massive monster mistake that I made. Each of these propellers is 247 sails. Isn't that crazy? Less of that, more of this, maybe? We're just scrapping by at this point. And whatever blocks we can get, we're finishing. We're just finishing this last one. I don't even care. This one might look a little funky because we're running out of the industrial blocks. but does it fly? It's the only question we got to ask ourselves at the end of the day. Is the weight problem? We got no weight problems. What up, Beast? What up, Beast? No, we got no weight problems. Matter of fact, it like I said, we can hover at 300, at Y level 300 currently, and once we stack these propellers, like lift will be of no issue whatsoever. And then we're gonna have to adjust the configuration so that we can hover at above height limit because mountains are high on this server, so high. Yeah. I mean, they all look a little different. They all look a little different. But who cares? I don't even care. Doesn't even matter. Okay, runway. We need to finish the runway now. Real quick, this is where I stop that recording and we'll start a new one. Just in case, because sometimes the replay mod messes up, I'm actually going to disconnect because I do find that when I just reconnect to the world for the first time and the ship is off, that my replays always work. But the second I turn the ship on, it's like 50-50 whether or not I can actually pick up the entity in my replay or whatever. But yeah. What up, Fancy Squirrel? Yo, welcome. First stream? Hell yeah, dude. Welcome. I'm just doing a quick little reconnect. So my replay mod works for sure. Because we're about to fill in the entire runway of this. And yeah. All this stream today, it'll probably be 2 or 3 hours. I'm going to literally pack it into 1 or 2 time-lapse montages. You guys can even pick the song. What song should I use? If you guys who actually watch my videos, you guys know what songs I'm talking about. I got a couple bangers that I like to pull out every now and then for those time lapses. Or if you've got a song, if you guys are familiar with Epidemic Sound, like go to Epidemic Sound. I'm pretty sure you can listen to all the music for free either way. See if you guys can find some cool music, man. I would love to use your guys' suggestions for video music. Because I'm not gonna lie, man, like it's tough sometimes because like I don't know, it's a lot of music on there to choose from, but also it's like I keep usually resorting back to some of like the same songs just because they work. You should build a nuclear B2 bomber beast, bro. Do you not see what I'm in the middle of? You think I'm on free? That is the sacrifice I have had to make by taking on this project. Is I don't get to make all the cool little gimmick style ships. You know what I mean? Like I wish, and eventually I will get back from the world border and we'll be able to do stuff like Charlie's doing where every day he's got a new airship. But I committed to this. So the sacrifice I made is I don't really get to do like little small airships every day. Like I've got one massive airship that I have to finish. But once this thing's done, I mean, we'll build all sorts of crazy stuff. Honestly, I've learned so much building this already. That building a bunch of little small ones will be cool. All right, see ya, two skis. Tooski booski. That's what me and my friends all used to call each other back in the day. Booskies. Those are my booskies. Okay. Runway. So here's what I had planned for the runway. And you guys tell me if this is okay or not. Boom, boom. Is that it? No. And boom. Wait, is that it? Yeah, okay. So, and here, let me maybe increase my GUI scale real quick. GUI scale. So these 3 right here, that was going to be my runway. You got your dad into create aeronautics? Nice. Yeah, man. I mean, 3.5 years ago, I had never played Minecraft in my entire life. Maybe 5 years ago. Was it three? I don't know, probably like 5 years ago. I'd never played this in my life, but I have kids and they wanted to, they were playing all the time. I knew it was going to be an easy way to just spend time with them. I started playing. I absolutely fell in love with the game. Um, and then I'm more into like server development type stuff. So like I immediately just started building servers for like him and his friends. And then I created a server and yeah, I've been hosting tons of different public servers forever. But yeah, a few years ago, I'd never played this game, but my kid got me into it. Look, I just lost like 10 people. People don't like me talking about Unk stuff. I'll stop. My bad. Nah, bro. If you don't like it, get out of here. Oh yeah, dude. Well, so like my older boy is more into like first person shooters and like Red Dead Redemption, stuff like that. My younger one, like he definitely plays all sorts of different Minecraft and modded games, but he's also into VR. He does a lot of VR. Okay, let's lock in real quick. So you got here. So tell me what you guys think. Like this was my idea for a runway. Is those blocks and basically just fill this entire space with just those blocks. So do I try to do some sort of pattern? Do I just randomize it? Maybe I could throw in another block for texture. Like what if I grabbed something like andesite? Maybe even just stone, right? And then we did some sort of like a brick slab kind of thing, right? And then I could throw this in there just to give it a little additional texture. Think it should look more like metallic. Well, that gray block right there will definitely give it a little bit more of that type of texture, but a metallic runway. Who's coming with me? Well, Goshva's riding with me for sure to the world border. Um, Kendall's talking about taking his base. So if what it sounds like, Goshva and I will be taking this ship. Kendall and Charlie will be taking the other one. But I mean, this is a big project, so it's hard to tell, if that'll change. I could use the infinite wand to do a random pattern or the trowel. Yeah, so definitely going to use the infinity wand or whatever this is. Here's the deal: the infinity wand and the trowels do not actually work on physics objects in this server for whatever reason. But my wand of symmetry does. So as long as I hand place these blocks, I can do, like, I've already got it set up over here. Look, I've already got it set up. I put those blocks there. So I would imagine didn't, wait, it should have placed somewhere. Oh, the wand wasn't in my inventory, but watch this. If I, actually, let me get rid of this real quick. So if I get rid of those, let's grab this wand of symmetry. Like I should be able to place it here and it'll place it in all four corners. You see that? So I can continue doing that. And as long as I don't go, yeah. I should be able to do all that pretty fast. It will look noisy. I know. Okay, so then do I go with, so then do I, is it these ones that are too noisy? I think we get rid of the gray blocks too. So we go only cut deep slate brick slab and cut deep slate slab. because I don't really like this contrast in such a big on such a big scale. Well, you got to be careful because it's a lot of blocks, and I don't really have the patience to go like resource gathering. But I feel like this is actually going to look pretty good. So if I were to come in here and grab all of these and all of these, which isn't nearly enough, but we can always make more, and we get rid of these and that. And let's do a ratio of what? 2 and 3? A lot more of those than those. All right, see you, GT. Yo, what up, expired? There's my dude. You were named by your other YouTuber I watch, Caught de Pengu on Insta de Isda. what are you on about, bro? Beach the Pengu? Okay, maybe I'll look that guy up. I've never heard of him. Who? Never heard of him. Okay, let's make progress. We should be good to just go. Now we're gonna run out of blocks really. Wait, why are? Why? Wait, I don't want it to do that. Hold up. That's better. Be nice if it auto replaced it in my inventory. Okay. That's still a little noisy, to be honest. We're already so far in. What up, Newman? What up, dude? I hear you're just tearing it up over there on Fading Days. Finally finished your video? What's the video on? Createmod or something else? That's what happens after school. Yep, your brain's just giving up on you at that point. All right, I got to keep placing blocks, otherwise this replay is going to be super scuffed. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Anybody watch A Cookie God? Everyone keeps Pearl stasising away. I know, dude. I haven't had a chance to play on there much, to be honest, but I've been wanting to get on and have some fun. So anytime I get on, there's not really anybody on, but the end fight was kind of lame the other day, to be honest. But yeah, the aircraft is coming together. This section I'm kind of leaving to Goshva. I'm gonna let him do the design work and stuff on that. We need more deep slate slabs, so let's relieve some space in our inventory. Let's grab an insane amount of deep slate. Wonder if can I use this cut? I can. Okay. And then let's actually pick this backpack up. Let's start crafting. So let's do these ones. Boom. These are what? The brick ones. And then we just need some regular cut. Okay. That should hold us over for a while. Do I know Rage plays games? Yeah, dude. He's one of my favorites, actually. I really like Rage. Later, Newman. You love that YouTuber? Who are you talking about? Cookie God? Yeah, dude. Cookie God's awesome. Oh, yeah. And Brick, his little sidekick, Brick. Oh, yeah. We're making progress. His most recent series? What's his most recent series? He was on Lifesteal. That was kind of cool. Like Lifesteal World. I actually have kind of a PvP background. I have a public server called Fading Days. That was what Newman was in here talking about a minute ago. It's like competitive PvP economy. I mean, it's an open server. You guys can join it if you want. Yeah, I kind of have a PvP background, but I don't play a whole lot of PvP anymore. But if you guys want to join a public aeronautics server like this, join the Discord. It's pinned. We have a public SMP. Anybody can join. Well, I mean, you have to submit an app, so you do have to have some experience. But it is an open server. Pretty good at Spear Mace, really? I mean, I've learned in the past. And I guess I kind of quit PvP right at the time the spear came out. So like I'm not really great with spear. Like I was decent with mace there for a while. But honestly, because I'm kind of an unk and I just don't have the time to practice, like everybody that I played with is so good now that like I can't even compete with anybody anymore. So it's like not a whole lot of fun. But I'm a good Minecraft player, right? So like when it comes to just grinding resources and stuff, I can still be really valuable to a team. But I get quick dropped. But I still love to play on PvP. So I just like the risk, right? Like I'm not the type of player that like really holds any sentimental value to my stuff, you know? Like I don't mind my base getting raided. I don't mind my villagers all getting killed. I don't mind my base getting griefed. You know what I mean? Like I actually I love the content, right? I like when something exciting happens. And it's Minecraft. I enjoy building stuff. So it's like usually when I get raided, like it's just an excuse to start fresh. I can't play in a server typically for more than like a couple months without getting bored. So like, you know, even being on this server as long as we have, like, kind of crazy. Dang, we're getting work done in here. Do you guys use keybinds at all for your hotbar, or do you scroll? Like I have some keybinds, like my food, you know, and like my wrench. Those ones I keep. Like I have tons of other keybinds that do stuff, but in this server they also do a bunch of other stuff, so I don't use them anymore. Oh no, am I out? Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Let's get some of these and some of these. Get rid of you. You make hotkeys. You build one house. Pretty good at building. Other than that, you just go out and do stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I have to be like project oriented, you know? Like I can get bored in Minecraft, but I also really enjoy like projects this big. I don't typically take on like something that would take me weeks to finish, but it's like if it's something like the biggest gold farm, you know what I mean? Like I can whip something like that up in a weekend, you know, on a vanilla server. So I do enjoy doing stuff like that. I like redstone. Um, Hold up, let me go back up to the top. I love when a game is supposed to have an update and then they run into last minute issues. What game are you talking about? Is there a create TFMG on the server? I don't know what that means. Um, I should play Halo Infinite. So I've never been a gamer, right? Really. Like my buddies, you know, back home and stuff, like they're Call of Duty and everything. But I will say this, my freshman year in college, um, I played a lot of Halo. Like that was all we did. I'd love to tell you more stories, but it just ages me, man. As long as you guys don't roast me for how old I am, I'll tell you more stories. Like back in the day, my freshman year at college, like in the dorms, this was like before like online Halo Online and stuff like that. Like we were legit taking Ethernet cords. We were all in different dorms and we would plug all of our Xboxes into Ethernet cords and we would create like like legit old school LAN parties where we were not connected to the internet. We were just all connected to each other's Xboxes so we could play Halo 2 together. This was back when Halo 2 was popular. So now you guys know how long ago this was. Um, like freshman year at college, that shit was absolutely lit, bro. Like our dorm would be freaking madness, dude. Just a bunch of college freshmen, no rules, nobody supervising us, massive Xbox LAN parties. Yo, it was fire. It was so fire. Those days were so cool. And we just built a runway. Let's go. Oh, but I wasn't recording that whole time. Oh my gosh, guys, why do I do this stuff? I stopped at some point and then I restarted. Whatever. Dude, it was so badass. I am so unk, man, but it's cool. It's whatever. If you ain't about it, you can go find a young dude streaming, but I got wisdom, guys. I got experience. I got funny ass stories from when I was young and dumb. And we build cool shit. Okay. This could use a little curvature to it. A little shape. Okay, so now what I'm thinking is, and I'll kind of show you guys what I'm thinking now. So let's get a lot more of, oh, you know what? Let's switch it up. Let's do this. I'm going to go and we're going to switch to lime. Okay. I don't have as much as I thought I had. Got quartz. Quartz could be cool. Yeah, let's do like one circle of quartz. Can I put this in a stone cutter and get slabs? Yeah. All right, look, just let me cook for a second. You guys will see what I'm doing. Oh, wait. If I place, this is on octagonal. If I place those here, that means it probably also placed them over here. Oh, but there was something already there, so it doesn't matter. Okay. So what I actually want to do is come back over here to this, and we're going to switch to mirror once along the Z. No, along the X. That way, anything I do on this side, it'll also do it on that side. The weight would be a big issue. The single nitpick you have about the build is that the command center is actually centered, unlike real carriers, but for weight reasons, you get why. Okay. What up, Everghost, by the way? First time I've seen you in here. Welcome. And yes, you're absolutely right. Sounds like you already got it figured out. I have OP ball knowledge for real, bro. OG ball knowledge. I've been balling. Actually, the only kind of balling I do is golf. I'm I'm a golf baller. Hey, let's go. All right, check this out. It's gonna be sick. Problem is, we better hope that they're symmetrical. Should we go take a look? Let's double check, make sure, because the other side we might have some issues with. Hell yeah, appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. That's what I was just telling everybody, man. Like, I wish I could do more like fun single, like airship type build projects, you know, in the videos, you know. But I just kind of locked in to this project, and I'm just committed to it. So we're not doing anything else until we get to the world border. And you know, I know there's other YouTubers out there. I've seen them that have done these world border trips, but they've all kind of taken their own little shortcuts, and not one person has honestly built an airship this big by hand and without some sort of gimmick or shortcut traveled 30 million blocks to the world border. And yes, it may take me a week, it might take me a month, but like everybody on the server is committed to completing this project. And by the time we're done with it, I mean, I know it's kind of sounds kind of egocentric or whatever, but the idea is that like I will be that guy who did it. And I might not be a massive YouTuber, but I'll have a reputation for being that guy that actually pulled this off. So, like I said, I know it's a little egocentric and all, but I mean, that's what we're content creators, right? Is what it is. TriStar Citizen. What is that? I've heard that sounds familiar. What is that? Once the Giga ship is done, make a baby ship that comes out of the mega ship. Dude, we're going to be building mini ships while we're flying to the world border. Like, we're actually planning on building stuff on this while we're flying. So it's going to be sick for sure. Okay, so those are good. And no, these circles aren't actual circles and stuff. You know, like that's not even really how I build. I don't care if things are perfect. This is going to be an issue over here because I had to do some rebuilding, but I'm pretty sure these things are still not symmetrical. That was kind of what I was saying. Whoever could figure out the big mistake that I made. I don't know what the differences are exactly, but I know there are differences. So the question is, I guess we could just attempt it real quick and just see if it actually works. See, like this right here, like why are there all these extra? So if I put that there, where does it go over here? See, look, it's already off. It's already off. So the question is, shit, I shouldn't have shown you guys this. Now you guys are going to make me fix it. Tid's new series, limited border, 3 mil. Yeah. And that's what I'm talking about. And I'm familiar with all these guys. You know what I mean? And so I've been keeping my eye out. If you guys find anybody that's actually doing the 30 million trip and hand building their ship, like legit. Because that's another thing too. A lot of these creators just spend all their time in creative mode. And then they'll come in here real quick. And who knows if they actually gather the materials or not. You know what I mean? Like they're editing their video. But then they'll schematic cannon it in. And then somehow it'll always just work perfectly, and then they'll fly it and they'll do stuff. And it's like, as a creator who spends time in the SMP and survival, like it's just not practical that they're doing projects that big without mistakes and stuff. So I don't know, dude. Whatever. All more power to them. So this technically is one too small. So in reality, I guess all I would need to do is cut that part off. But that means the other parts are messed up too. Will you guys judge me if I just let them? I mean, can you even notice? Can anybody look at that and see that it's not correct? Now the propellers are in place. They're fine. But like, I don't see the difference. But when I go place blocks, oh no, did we run out of back tank? Shit. Sucks. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, cool. So what I'm going to do then is just do these individually, and I'm going to get rid of the wand of symmetry here, and I'm just going to do these by hand. And no one will know the difference. Except, like, what is this shit? That shouldn't be there. Yeah, it's going to take a little jiggery-pokery here, but we're going to figure this out. Bro, please, Destroyer, don't do me like that. I mean, for real, if anybody's been watching my videos for the past 2 months, then you will know I care very little about symmetry. As you may have noticed with my ridiculous storage unit over there. Look, we can probably... I got no back tank full fuel, so we can't. We got to go over there to get food here in a minute. I'll show you how messed up that is. Let's just finish this. Start recording. Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting to record, guys. Okay, there's that one. I know. I'm sorry. I do feel bad for you guys, I guess. But I can assure you, if I hadn't said anything, you would have never noticed. And you may not have even noticed yet. Like, that's the thing. Like, you still probably haven't even, like, noticed it. The only reason I can tell, like, honestly, I've stared at it for, like, 20 minutes to try to figure out what the difference is. And the only time I can actually figure out what the difference is if I use a wand of symmetry and blocks don't work position. It's weird. It's like phantom asymmetry. It's not even real. It's simulated asymmetry. That could be a techno band name. Just don't mention it in my video. Yeah, but come on, you guys, you know me. I'm of course going to mention it in the video because I want to piss a bunch of people off. I want everybody in the comments section going, no, fix it. Okay, we're going to have to go fill up the jetpack. This is a hike. We have to go all the way over there. But it's little times like this where we actually get to go see our old base that we don't spend any time over there at. Sometimes I just don't swim fast. I swear I have like depth strider 10. Oh, see, Destroyer, now you're gonna be you're gonna be acting like, I knew it was off. I knew something was off. That's the funny thing, right? Half of us have OCD, the other half of us have ADHD. So half of us are just making insane mistakes constantly and just letting half of them go. And the other half of the people are like absolute perfectionists. Wait, jetpack. Okay, so let's start with this guy. I know. There's weird. I just don't get the buttons. And sometimes I swear I press my shift and I can just swim super fast, and then other times it's like it just doesn't work. So true. What'd Ghost say? Plot twist. The asymmetry is gonna come bite you in the ass when the ship fly. Oh, dude. Here's the deal. The propellers are all in the correct positions. It's just those propeller decks that are off. Oh, he got rid of the back tank mod thing. It's just the propeller decks that are off. So, and the ship's gonna have a lot of mismatched weight, so we should be all right. But, dude, that's a scary thought, because if we're not paying close enough attention and we fly 200,000 blocks and we're off by 1 degree, like, we could end up 15,000 blocks off course. That could be scary. Yeah. Why you gotta put stuff in the universe like that, Ghost? Oh. Now we're doomed. We're doomed. Be alright. We be alright. What's the plan to accelerate it to 60 blocks per second? Dude. Nope. We're not even doing big ass propellers. We're doing big ass ion thrusters. Look at this. We're going to use these guys. Look at these ion thrusters. And look, here's the cool thing about these is you can do a check this out. Oh, I don't even know if I have enough of these. Oh, I do. Look at that. Look at that. I'm thinking a few of these guys. What up, gamers? What do you guys think? I'm thinking like 2 of these on each side. Because again, on my Razor Crest, I have the 2x2s. So on the Razor Crest, I just have one of these. I have 2 of these, one on each side, and that Razor Crest goes 400 blocks per second. So I'm hoping 2 of these massive ones will get us to that 100 blocks per second. It should. Okay, we got jetpack fuel. We did the quartz. Now we got to think of some sort of like grate. So I'm thinking I think we go another level of like a darker block and then the grate. So we did all those, right? Yes, okay. So what I'm thinking is we just grab some more of this. We could even do something like this. Be a little spicy with it. Okay, you know what? I'm just not going to... Oh, it's on. It's recording. Okay. It's just my replay recording. It'd be a little bit more difficult to get through it all, but whatever. At least I won't forget. So what I'm thinking is do this. Like that. Let's get our wand symmetry down. Just actually... Make sure that's placing on that side. Okay, we're good. Should build a disco room with a giant window so you can party once you get to the border. Maybe. What I would be more interested in is ideas for mini games that we can add to the ship that we can play along the way. I know it's extra weight, but I don't really care. I'm burning up right now. Why is my house so hot? Yeah. So, why is this not placing on top? Baiting. You have to watch out for any people rigging the ship because they can do it as soon as you get there. Boom. Now you gotta walk back. That'd be crazy, wouldn't it? I am totally okay with it if someone blows up my ship, like after we're done, right? Like I welcome it. I don't even care. I think that would be funny. And getting back, I mean, depending on how long it takes us to get there, I mean, we might fly back, but oh, there goes my stream. Sorry about that. I think my stream cut out. Getting back, probably just gonna pick it up. This thing, my portable storage structure container. I'm probably gonna just put all of my stuff in an e-chest and just off myself and just respawn. You know, I'll break my spawn point and we'll all just spawn back at the original spawn. I mean, that makes most, like, after building this thing and actually traveling to the world border, like, I really just don't see any reason to put major effort into the way home. It's more about the journey, you know? But that's what I was talking about, like mini games. Cannons, yeah, we'll definitely want to add some cannons before we go. Because I just want to blow stuff up along the way. Like if I see like a woodland mansion, I want to just annihilate that thing. And we have custom structures on the server, so there's probably tons of massive structures out there we've never seen. Boom, let's go. Okay, so now the plan is to add like grates over top of it. So I think I actually want to go back to using copycats. Add a cannon that faces directly downward for nuking villages. We need I don't know what the biggest bombs are. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that on stream. I don't know what the biggest booms are. In this, but yeah, like full intentions of making this thing super destructive. Pause real quick. Got take a restroom break. All right. Have I had my cam on this whole time? Okay. What are we doing next? So I want to put a grate over this but I don't want it to be like I don't want the holes to be too small. If you guys know what I mean by like graded, like a catwalk kind of thing, right? But I need it to be very open so you can really see through it. So like I was almost thinking about just using shafts. Um, World's fastest restroom break. I mean, sorry, it's like right next to me. Big cannon advanced shells. I don't know. I wouldn't even know how to see all of them. I'm pretty sure this is all just, yeah, I don't think we have any add-ons really. And we're not going to add anything to the server. So, okay. Hydrate. Everybody hydrate. I don't stream on Twitch anymore, so nobody reminds me. Welcome back, Two Skis. So I was even thinking, how cool would it be if we did something like this? Like, look at if I took a shaft. And did something like that, like bars over the top. That could be kind of cool. Oh, the moving face cam. Um, yeah. So if you guys, I don't know how it works, but I actually have a fairly inexpensive webcam. I use a Nexigo. It's a 1080p, but it's just a Nexigo, and I got it off Amazon for like maybe 30, $50 or something. It wasn't too expensive. But I have a NVIDIA graphics card. So you can get what's called NVIDIA Broadcast, and you can run all your audio and video through that before it goes to like Minecraft or before it goes to OBS or before it goes to whatever streaming software, your whatever editor you have. So you can basically kind of put like level filters and effects on your voice before it gets to anything else. That way, when I'm like in OBS and I'm pulling audio from this place and audio from this place and audio from this place, it all sounds the same. But you can also do something similar with video as well. So they have some really cool video effects, and one of them is like, dude, it makes my webcam look like a 4K webcam. And then it does like that, all that like facial recognition shifting and stuff. Dude, there's this shit is crazy. So like if I were to do like a actual face cam kind of thing, and let's say that like I had a teleprompter up here that I wanted to read from, NVIDIA Broadcast uses these AI eyeball things. You know what I mean? Sensors. So you can be looking this way, reading off a teleprompter, but then when you go play the recording back, like no shit, like your eyes are like locked on the camera the whole time. So a lot of these videos where you'll see people looking at the camera the whole time talking, but you can kind of sound like they're reading off of a script. They're probably using some sort of AI eyeball recognition software. But no, NVIDIA's got some really sick tools. But what do you guys think about this? Like if we did bars instead of like a grate, like I mean, that's going to cost a lot of shafts, but those are kind of cheap to be honest. Um, Newman, bro, I do. Common Hat. Oh, whew. I thought that was the real Common Hat for a minute. I used to love his videos. That dude doesn't post anymore. Um, if you haven't figured out a balance system, you can check my ships and balance system real quick. Not sure what you're talking about, but send me a link or something. All right, later, fancies. Later, fancy. Thank you for hanging out for a while. Bars would be cool, wouldn't they? Although I want them to go a different direction, I think. No. There we go. We're going to need a bunch of shafts. Maybe try girders. Ooh. Not a bad shout. You prefer them open? They can't be open. They got to have something over top of them, because what I don't want, and I don't even know if it works like this, but I don't know. I just want the propellers protected. Make 60 explosive rounds a second for the cannons. Eventually, we'll get there eventually. We got a long way to go. I like girders actually sounds good, but let's go maybe take a trip over to the factory and see what we have in stock. I mean, I have this. We can kind of look to see what we have. Shafts, not enough. Girders, it's going to be tight. And I don't know if we have any automated. Walls, they're too thick. Iron bars, I do like I wish iron bars could go horizontal instead of vertical. Girders is not a bad shout. Problem is there's no contrast, right? Like it would kind of look weird. Well, I guess the shafts aren't any better. Girders might be the strat. And for all you OCD people here, I mean, it's probably not going to be symmetrical because these things are all weird. Or we could do one and then the other, like a girder here and a shaft there. But then that's a lot. That's super noisy. Everything just froze. I mean, I had a little cutout in my stream a minute ago. I don't know if you're like up to date. You might still be hanging out in the past. Okay, let's run to storage and grab every shaft and girder that we have, because I have an idea. I think I'm going to interchange them. We do like shaft, empty, girder, empty. Shaft, empty, girder, empty, like that. Then it won't take a whole lot of blocks. Run back through with the shafts. I don't know. It should start immediately making more girders. Is there anything else in here that we might want to use? There are these monorail tracks. That could actually be sick. And that would actually be super easy to place them too. Do we have create radars? Yes. Yeah. Goshva's got a sick radar, whole computer, like his control station. Like he hasn't really given me a lot of details yet, but I know it's going to be sick. And he's going to have all that cool stuff in there, radars and all that. Safe solution would be copycats, but that's a lot of the same color. Catwalks. The problem with catwalks is like the grading is too thin, right? So you can't actually see through it. So we need something we can see through. The monorails are not a bad... Here, I'm going to grab a bunch of monorails. Oh, I forgot my book bag. One stack upgrade? Okay. Gosh. Maybe we should dump some stuff. Is there anything in here we don't need? Okay, all of the block types gotta go. Anything that's a building block. Reactor glass, that can go. Actually, yeah, whatever. Train casing can go. Is there anything in here that's like a duplicate? I just need to make space. Empty bucket, that can go. Hose pulley. That was a bad idea. Who was here for the hose pulley idea? I mean, we tried. Oh, space. Space. The final frontier. Anybody watch Star Trek? Bro, I am just like... Yo, Draco, my dude. What up, dude? We are making leaps and bounds over here, bro. It's crazy. Everybody say, what up, Draco? That's my developer. He builds my servers and my mod packs. And he's an absolute goat. Star Trek is a classic. I like those old, like, Captain Picard ones. Not the new Picard, like, old Captain Picard. I can't do the ones from, like, the 80s, but, like, the late 90s ones, those ones are good. Okay. We went for shafts. Okay, shafts, girders. Oh, we forgot to grab those monorails. Honestly, that was probably a bad idea anyways. Okay, let's do this. Let's grab our wand of symmetry. Make sure we're still connected. Good. Okay, and then I want to go front to back. So let's start on this side. Do that. And then, okay, this is a test. But the idea would be we would then do this. Why? Losing all my girders. Dude, why don't these just... So something like that, right? I don't know what it's doing on the other side. Looks good enough. If we alternated those back and forth... But now I feel like this kind of clashes. It might be better if we just did the shafts. Try moving them closer together, maybe? Really? Problem is, then it ends up just taking a lot of blocks. Yeah, they don't easy place on different types. That's what sucks. Straight girders might look better. Really? Just full in girders every other block? I'm kind of with you on that, to be honest. Just gonna lose all these things, whatever. Problem is, girders are expensive too, and they're a pain in the ass to place, but... With you, though, on this. I think the girders do look good. Gonna be really expensive. I should have made sure my iron was actually generating. I think I'm too far away. Oh, that's what I need to do. That's what I need to do. Okay, before we do anything else, I'm not even recording because I'm an absolute goon. Let's go over here and make sure that our iron farm is actually working. Glass, you can see through it. It's easy to place. Yeah. I think the girders are good. They're just gonna be heavy as all hell, but that's whatever. I don't care about weight. Okay, so here's our issue. We're generating good iron over here. But this, I need to force load this, because if I'm not mistaken, we have no iron. Yeah, look, we're not getting iron. So let's force load that. That should start pumping some iron out. Let's make sure, let's see if where our girders are at over here. I don't think we have any. Yeah, so we're gonna need to pump this up. Wait, that's not what I want. Wait, what is that? Is that a girder? Yeah, okay. So we want to make sure we have at least like 3 stacks of these in stock. Problem is we just need a ton of iron. I don't have any iron. Guess we just let it run, hope for the best. We're gonna run out of girders though. How many FL chunks do y'all get on Aero? I don't know, like 10. Not that many. We've got it pretty low. 10 or 20. Ned looks so good. Like netherite? Netherite girders? Is that a thing, Draco? Netherite blocks? Dude, that would be sick, but how many chunks do we get on here? Wait, what is this? Why do I have that claimed? Oh, that's probably where the ship was. Should I? Oh, and it's force loaded. Okay, let's get back to it. Already running out of girders. I don't even know if we're gonna make it all the way across, guys. I mean, I guess it looks okay. And if we get a lot more girders, we could cross it, right? We could come across the other way. That would actually be sick. But we're not even gonna have enough girders to finish this. Dude, I'm burning up. I don't know why. Oh my god, are we out of girders already? Bro. Okay. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna have to. Okay, at least we got that much done. Let's see if we have iron. I would imagine I have some iron somewhere. No iron. I thought I had like a stack of iron blocks or something. Dude, this is not good. And we're just not generating iron fast enough over there. Just steal some from Charlie? Should we go on a little heist? Go steal somebody's iron? You could also put shafts in between each set of girders. That was my plan before. It's kind of double, you know, but then the gaps would have been a lot bigger. And I don't want to, I hate removing stuff. Once I've already placed stuff down, like I'm locked in. Like it is what it is. Okay, I guess we're going on a heist. Let's go steal some iron from somebody. Charlie's online. Well, let's just go see Charlie. Maybe he'll just give us some iron. Diesel do I have? I got enough to get there back. Okay. Charlie, if you're watching, we're coming to see you. The yellow dot or the green dot. One of the dots. Reinforced glass. Glass would defeat the purpose. Yeah, I want it to look like bars. Like I like the graders. We're gonna or the girders. We're just gonna we committed. We committed to it. The cannons. Yeah, I'm not worried about Charlie's cannon. Dude, if he blew me out of the sky, how epic would that be? No, 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 no. I'm gonna crash the server if I go over top of this base. I don't know if it still does that, but it used to. Go, 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 go. Where do you think he is? Here? Oh my gosh. Anybody see a Charlie head anywhere? Look up on the mini map. Okay, maybe he's over at his whatever, military base. We're going to attempt to find him first. What'd you say, Newman? You may or may not have told Fading, tell Charlie to fix his cannons. They did do some serious they did do some serious damage. They're blowing his whole base up. I'm still not seeing a Charlie anywhere. Where could this guy be? Okay. Take the iron and blame it on Gosh. Sorry, I had a little stream cut there. Oh no, 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 not there, not there, not there, not there. Yo, Charlie's working on the roads. That's right. Charlie's building roads. Look, he's building a road all the way to my base. I can bring my car, my dirt buggy home. All right, Charlie. Anybody know where Charlie's iron is? Is this his factory right there? Or is it... Charlie! Charlie! Sir Cornelius Delaquant. Where you be? No Charlie? No Charlie? Coast is clear? Charlie, can I just have a bunch of iron? I want to take your silence as yes. All right, hear that, guys? We just got permission. How does this thing work? Yep. Okay. That part's done. We will leave a sign and a... Do I have a chest or a barrel in here somewhere? No, but I have a crafting table. I don't have any planks, guys. Do I have anything I can put something in? No. I need to make a quick chest or something. I could put it in a hopper. A chute. Alright, watch. Took some iron. Thanks, buddy. Can I put something in there? Like if I wanted to give him a gift, what kind of gift should I give him? What's something Charlie doesn't have? Real Charlie has so much iron. XP bottles? He doesn't need XP. I only have 5 of them. $500 cigarettes? That'd be crazy. I think they've got Minecraft cigarettes. What is something? Do I have anything that he would enjoy that he possibly doesn't have? Come on, guys. What do we see in here? Or maybe we can craft something. I do still have his jet. I could bring it back. Oh, there we go. I'll give him some food. Ratatouille. Good call. If this is gonna work though. Yeah, it does. Look at that. I mean, I've given him 11 Ratatouille. That is gold. That is absolute gold. I'll have to, yeah. We know how Corndelli loves his cigarettes. Bro has the opposite of a smoker's voice. Hey guys, he's got that high pitched voice, and like I swear, the first time I saw him, I was like, that voice does not match that face. But then you get to know him, and it just makes total sense. Okay, heist complete. Got all the iron we're gonna need for a while. When am I gonna steal his shop? Well, if I steal his shop, then I can't steal from his shop. I kind of enjoy coming to Charlie's taking stuff. So look at this road, guys. We can legit go get our dirt buggy. I mean, yeah, I could put it in my portable storage container, but that's not fun. I want to drive it home. Look at this road he built. What? He built it all the way to my base. He really did. Dude! Charlie built a road to my base. We got to go get. All right, come on. We're going to go get the dune buggy. We got to go get the dune buggy. See, this is the problem. Just like this thing's got so much drag and drift and stuff. Like, dude, it never wants to go where I want it to go. All right, we're going to go get our buggy. You guys up for that? I know it wasn't part of the plan. You guys cool with that, though? I will need, oh shit, you know what? We don't have, oh, you know what? I can get some. So let's turn this off, and then let's go grab our backpack that has our fuel tanks on it. Yeah, we're going to go get the car. I've been waiting to bring this thing back to my base for months now. Like, since we had the race, since we had the big race, which was a long ass time ago. Oh shit, now I don't have to get up. Okay, so let's grab our, which one's got a tank on it? This one does. Okay, so let's grab a tank. Let's dump our stuff. Oh, look how much iron we got, guys. Let's fill up with gas. Remember that big platinum tank he brought me full of gasoline? At some point when I picked this thing up, I ended up losing the forklift, the gas tank, and the Razor Crest. They've all just disappeared into the Sable Abyss. I have no idea where they could be or how to find them. So if anybody can help, if createmod is your power, what are you without it? Just a basic ass Minecraft player. I do love vanilla though, I won't lie. I'm still a big fan of vanilla Minecraft. Like in short, you know what I mean? It's like I'm not gonna play in a world for a year, right? But I love a short little 3-month season on a vanilla Minecraft server. Okay, how I need gasoline, diesel. I need diesel. So let's attach. Let's input. Cool. Let's go. Let's see. If Minecraft is my power, then what am I without it? Just a basic ass unk. That doesn't sound fun. I need my Minecraft. Oh shit, we got quests. Is that a thing? Welcome to my adventure. What? No, dude. Ooh, look at all this stuff we got. A bucket of slime? Oh, yo, we get upgrades, feeding upgrades. Yo, should we collect all this stuff? When we get back to base, we're gonna collect all this stuff. Yo, I have so many. What is this? Yo, redstone magnet. Let's go. Yo, look at all that good stuff. Look, we're gonna get a crafting upgrade. We'll collect all that when we get back. Hell yeah, I love you guys. Newman's the GOAT. Bro absolutely slimed me out day one on Fading Days. I showed up to the arena so confident, bro. I mean, to be fair, I think you were maybe a little bit more geared up than I was, but I did not respect your game, sir. And you cooked me up real quick. And I was like, wait, what? I was supposed to win this fight. That was dope, though, dude. It's dope. Bro, we should join. Me and you should join back up on Fading Days and create our own team and find a way to beat Pookie and just piss Pookie off. You were unenchanted, dude. I think I actually had P1. Bro, should we all create a team on Fading Days and just go bully all the really good PvP players? I mean, surely we can win in numbers, right? Like if like a swarm of us create mod players roll up in Fading Days and just attack all the PvP players, yo, that would be wild. That would be video worthy. I invited, I invited 20 of my create mod friends to take on the PvP players. If PvP is your power, what are you without it? A chud? A chungus? A chungus? That's it, dude. What are we doing? Oh, we're gonna go get the yes. Let's go. Let's go get our freaking buggy, dude. We got gasoline. Um, and we have coal. We're good. Okay. I do know what these words mean. I'm surrounded by teenagers all the time playing Minecraft. Everyone in my community, all my mods, everyone in Fading Days. It's a young crowd. It's cool. They keep me young. They keep me young. Y'all are my lifeblood. If I put it in storage, wait, do what? But if you want one too many physics objects in a 15 by 15, yes. Yep. Yeah, we've found that out the hard way several times. Vex. Vex isn't old. Vex is a young cat. It depends which Vex you're talking about. Because we have a couple Vexes in here. Vex the mod Vex. What's Fading Days? It's actually DAZE, but yes, Fading Days is my public Minecraft server. It's more competitive. It's like PvP and economy. But I build like custom plugins for it. So there's kind of like a new little gimmick every season with like, we've kind of got some like lifesteal type stuff going on in there right now. Yeah, trappers, crystal players, carts. Like, there's not really any rules. You can raid bases. It's kind of an anarchy server, but we've all been playing together for a lot of us have been playing together a long time, so people just still respect each other. It's not like toxic place, but there's definitely a lot of like shit talking. Why are we here? Oh, 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 oh. Yes, let's go. Oh my god, dude, can you believe it? We're gonna get this thing back. Yo, y'all remember the race? This is like a part of the server that I have not like been around for so long. Wait, where's mine at? Oh, if I'm not mistaken, mine is in the river. Hold up. Mine's in the river somewhere. Oh my gosh. Having more hair than Charlie is my power, then what am I without it? Uh Charlie Omega. Um Oh yeah, this is definitely coming to the world border with us. 100%, no doubt. Um okay, what do I do in this situation? Survival gun? Right click to switch axis. Yes. Why was that too easy? Okay. I've already got fuel. Now I get another fuel pack. That's good. There's a button here. Oh, I turn it on with that. Okay. I don't remember how to drive this thing. Absolutely no idea. Oh, that's right. It's got gears. Okay, we're going to have to finagle our way out of here. Yep. Go. Go. Nope. Slow down. Slow down. All right. Slow down. All right. I got to have to remember how to drive this thing, dude. Let's go. Yo, you guys remember the race? Yo, Night Draco. I'll talk to you later, bro. If I say later, Draco, that dude's the GOAT right there, man. He has saved the day so many times, bro. It's like we're always in these server crises, and Draco just like shows up and fixes everything. Find you a Draco. Oh, this thing's kind of hard to control. Oop. Oh, chill, 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 chill. Okay, let's put it in neutral. Let's go into the map and let's see. Oh, this road right here takes us straight to our base. Oh my gosh, guys, we are golden. Thank you, Charlie. Wherever you are, sir, thank you. Yo, we're going home. We're going home in the dirt buggy. It's in Charlie's Discord. Yeah, this mod pack link in Charlie's Discord. I don't know if I mentioned it already. Oh, what up, Prince Paro? If anybody's interested in playing in a public SMP like this, aeronautics, join my Discord. And it's the pinned link there. We have a public aeronautics server. Anybody can join. It's a ton of fun. Now, granted, we do typically only accept applications from people that have experience, just because we don't have time to moderate and we don't want to be like teaching people how to do stuff. But we do have a public SMP if you want to join. Yo, we're back. Yo, we are back. Let's go. Yo, this is crazy. I never thought the day would come where I would actually get this thing back. Yo, we can just drive this thing around base now. We might have to make some roads a little bigger, but... Oh, this is not the way to go. Bad route. Bad route. Bad route. Shouldn't have gone this way. Bad route. Bad route. Shit. There we go. Okay. We have nowhere to park this thing. I can't get it over there. I don't really need to get it over there. Oh, you know what? We drove it home. That was the fun part, right? Now, let's go ahead and pack this baby up. Let's go set her down over here. Somewhere where it looks cool. Well, then again, we have roads now. So if I want to drive to people's base, I should probably leave it. So that means we just need to build a little parking lot over here. We need to build a garage. Okay, something to do. We'll build a garage right here. Not right now. It's not happening right now. But we'll build a garage eventually. Okay, we have iron. Girders. So first things first, we need to deposit the iron in the system so it'll stop freaking out, because we haven't had iron in here in a long time. So first things first, let's go ahead and just make a bunch of stacks of these and just throw it in. Okay, here's a big shot of iron. Get some things going. Now let's grab the rest of our iron. Where'd I put all the iron, guys? Did I leave the backpack all the way over there back at Charlie's? Did I set it down to fill it up and then I never picked it up? Is that what happened? Did I ever set it down? I mean, it's making girders for us now, at least, so that's good. Dude, do we have to go back to Charlie's? I don't necessarily need that iron just yet. I really don't remember either. It's because, like, I'm scatterbrained and I talk too much and then I confuse you guys and we get off on these little tangents and then shit happens and we're all like, wait, what happened? But that's why we love the game. That's why we're all hanging out. Okay. No, my backpack's right here. How did the iron get over here? Did I stop over here and drop off the book bag? Am I losing my mind? I'm going to go ahead and put a stack in each backpack that I have. Just so I don't ever run out of iron. All right, later, Ghost. Yo, thank you for hanging out, bro. Yep. Catch another one, bro. It's good hanging out. We do these streams like 3 times a week. Yo, the workshop, the design that I have for the airship is sick, actually. Okay, iron good. So now we need insane amount of girders. So are girders being, let's figure out how girders are being made really quick. Because if they're being cut, then we're good. Andesite, oh, I see. Okay, so let's actually bump that up to like 9, and then okay, cool. So it's cooking, it's cooking. So andesite, let's make sure that we have andesite. We have 8 stacks there, but now we have nuggets, so we can actually make andesite. But do we have andesite? And then yeah, we got 393 stacks. Oh my god, we're good. We're good. Destroyer, for real. Like, does anybody remember coming back to the airship and setting down a book bag? Like, I don't get that. We dropped off the we dropped off Junebug and went directly back to Charlie's. At no point did we go to the airship and set a book bag down. I don't know. I'm tripping. I mean, I'm not mad. It was where it needed to be, but it's still kind of creepy. Age? Yeah, 16. Okay, so, I mean, at this point, we're good. We just got to give it a minute. We got to give it a minute to cook. Seems like it's moving pretty fast though, because these are getting cut up real fast. Or they were, anyways. Why aren't the girders cutting anymore? More. Why aren't girders getting cut anymore? What's the holdup? Just gonna trust the process. Okay, let's take a look at the ship. See if there's anything else we can do. I'm not getting involved in that conversation. All right, sick. So we'll have the girders in no time. Sails. So we actually want to start thinking about this as well. That's actually something we can do in the meantime real quick. We can start doing schematics for the sails. So, and the interesting thing about this, it's weird actually. Watch this. So, I need gunpowder. So let's find gunpowder. 44 gunpowder. Okay. So in order to be able to schematic cannon, I actually have to put the schematic cannon on top of this. And then I have to undo that. And then let's grab the book bag that has all of our sails. Zinc, I think, right? So let's make a ton of these. We got to make these copycat sails here. Copycat windmill sail. I had more wool. Oh my god, I didn't know I had this much wool. Oh my gosh, I got so much. Oh yeah, we stole a bunch from Joshua. So just make an insane amount of sails. Windmill sails. Phantoms are gonna eat me. Dude. Nope. Come on. Come on. Let me get it in. Let me get to sleep in. No. Oh, that was close. He almost got me. Okay. So let's grab the book bag that we need. Stop. Go away. Oh my gosh. It's not going to be enough. Definitely need more. Out of zinc, of course. Wait, no, there's a bunch of... Oh, no. Oh. More sails. The thing, we just need we need 250 sails for each corner, so I need 1,000. That's probably 1,000. Okay, we might actually be good now. Okay, so we'll take this book bag here. And come over, and then we can just set it right on top of our schematic cannon. It's got to be right on top of it. And this has got to be connected to that. And then I can throw my gunpowder in. Now I'm going to grab a schematic. We're going to load up the propeller 12, copycat propeller 12. Got it. And then I can come under... Oh, we're going to have to rotate this. Oh, and we need the propeller bearings. Oh, guys, I don't know if I want to do this. Yeah. We need 4 of these things. So, cog, shaft, brass nugget. Amount of time you spending alive before fading? Really, dude? Hell yeah. Well, I'm glad I'm entertaining. Cog. Shaft. Brass nugget. Sick. And then we're just going to need some iron sheets. Go ahead and put these in order. Do I have a deployer on me? I mean, I guess I could build a little workstation here. We need to build a workstation eventually. Don't need that. Do I have a deployer on me? No. Workstation's another day. I will do this the old-fashioned way. Back at the workshop. Spiders are cool. Burn that place down, bro. Here, I'll show that one. YouTube tried to flag that. I don't mind if you burn stuff down. Okay, so here's my little gyro station. I just pop one on, and then... Wait. That's not supposed to be how that goes. Wait, hold up. What is happening right now? What is it waiting for? What's the next step? Deploy brass nugget. Okay. So, brass nugget. Why does it... Hold up. Why does it keep switching my inventory spot? Yeah, look. It keeps automatically switching to the next one. Oh. That's weird. I think it's helping me, but it's confusing me. So I don't understand it. Okay, that's 2. Okay, cog, shaft, nugget. 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 Peak content, y'all. One more. Cog, shaft, nugget. Cog, shaft, nugget. See how it switches? When I do cog, it automatically like switches to shaft. Sometimes. I'm tripping. Okay. Went through all my nuggets. Where'd all my nuggets go? Oh, they're still in there. Okay. So now that we have 4 of those, what else do we need for this thing? So we need a slab and brass casing, which I believe I have. Brass casing. Slabs should be relatively easy to come by. Maybe not. We're gonna go back anyways. Sorry, I'm not looking at chat. I'm locked in. I'll look at chat. Arachnophobe. Oh, you guys talking about spiders? I don't mind spiders too much. I mean, if they're around me, they'll creep me out. But like, if I see one on the other side of the room or something, like I can usually ignore it, unless I'm like about to go to sleep, and I like for some reason see a spider in the room or something. Like that shit will keep me up all night if I don't kill it. And I'm not the type of guy that like kills bugs. I'm usually like set them free kind of thing. But nah, dude, I ain't playing that game. I ain't playing that game. Okay. So now we can go ahead and... Oh, here, I need my crafting upgrade. Where's my crafting upgrade? What did I do with my crafting upgrade? Yo, where is it at? Do I have another book bag somewhere? Nope, but I got a crafting table. That didn't work. Sick. Okay. So now I'm gonna actually prepare all of these first. So I'm gonna pop one there. Oh, that's why I had shuffle mod still on. Is it still in the workshop? Sorry. I hope this works. Will these gyro things work like this? I mean, they worked in a creative world, kinda. I never got a full chance to test, but... Okay. And then I'm actually going to go around and lock all of these in place, just so I don't forget. Okay. So we're good on that front. So now what I am going to do is take my schematic here. I'm going to line myself up with the center of this thing. And we're just going to place it right on the center. But now we need to rotate it. So this is the tricky part. I almost want to make a new schematic that's upside down. Because I need to rotate this thing. Not like that. Not like that. So what is this? Do I need to mirror this then? Confused. Does anybody? Yeah? Okay, so mirror. And then... How do I... How do I do something with it? Yeah, it's not turning or anything. Yo, what up, Benicio? Hell yeah, first time trying to implement my design and properties to your VTOL carrier that you're working on? Heck yeah, dude. I mean, I would never encourage someone to use my designs. I feel like I'm usually messing shit up. Um, hey, okay, so how do I get this thing to mirror? Doesn't want to do anything. Hold left alt to focus. Oh, wait, what is that? So that is not the mirror that I was thinking of. How do I get this thing to mirror flip upside down? Oh, you can't flip it. Okay. Okay. Can I just leave them like this? I guess I don't want to flip them, really. I may as well just leave them like this, right? Well, I appreciate it, Benicio. Yeah, I mean, I've been playing createmod a long time. I just have a very strange style. I'm not like I'll spend a lot of time on stuff, but I'm not a perfectionist, so like I don't care to make mistakes or to like just randomly wing stuff together. It's a it's a brutalist style. I'm a Minecraft create mod brutalist. Okay, so I think that works then. So really, I can just throw it in there. Let's say don't replace solid blocks. Yep, that's good. Skip missing blocks. Doesn't matter. Protect entities. Yeah, I guess. Whatever. Just go. Just go, bro. Hope I didn't do anything wrong. Change the rotation on the propeller bearing. Okay. Do we know for sure that we need to change the direction? Or is that something we like find out once we've got it finished? We know for sure. Whatever. Wait. Pull air when clockwise, push air. And I guess that's right? We want to push air. But that one's set on pull, but it's upside down. You guys are smarter than I am. Okay, so now we can grab another schematic. Oh, this is going to be quick. This is going to be so much faster than the first time. I can just get through here. Okay, so let's slap her on there. Let's throw our cannon on. Let's throw our book bag on top. Throw some gunpowder in. Boom. And oh. Feel pretty confident, so I'm not going to waste any time. Dude, this thing's going to be insane with double propellers on each side. Like, we don't need this much lift. But then again, we're going to be adding a lot of weight to this. We're going to have airships on this thing. We're going to have jet planes. We're going to have helicopters. We're going to have off-road vehicles. We're going to have freaking factory workshop automation. We're going to have farms. It's going to be badass. And you guys are going to help us come up with some plans for some mini games to play along the way too. Okay, done. And like, I don't need a block connected like that. The sail is good enough, right? Like that's good. Yeah. It's working on the front. Better work on the bottom. Okay, book bag, schematic, gunpowder. I'm low on gunpowder, so I can't take the risk of it falling. Okay, these ones are going to be a little bit more tricky because I'm pretty sure there's a vertical gearbox on top of those ones. But that's okay. Let's grab a schematic. Let's, am I still recording? Great. I love 2-hour long replay mod clips. Those are my favorite. Okay. Will there be anything after the trip? Yeah, then I finally get to do all the fun stuff I've been wanting to do, like build a bunch of cool airships. Like I've been stuck building this one airship for like a month and a half. I'm so excited to get back from the world borders so I can just start doing fun create mod and aeronautics stuff that I haven't had a chance to. I've had to make some serious sacrifices building this ship. It sucks. I'm new to create aeronautics. I have all these crazy ideas about what I want to build, but I just don't get to build any of them. All right, gamers. We'll see you later, though. That's all right. Oh, shit. It's 11 p.m. What are we doing with our lives? I should be in bed right now. It's all right. We're going to wait till wifey comes in. Wifey will come in eventually and she'll be like, yo. So if I just get rid of that and throw that down, problem is the book bag. Does it still count if it's on the side of it like that? Do we even have enough sail? Oh yeah, we got plenty of sails. Okay. So let's throw it in. Schematic not positioned. Okay. Look at that. This is easy. Oh, if I'll use Kerncraft? I mean, it may end up becoming my new base because I'm one of those players where if like I'm stuck on a server for too long, like I don't just keep building onto the stuff I have. Like I'll throw everything I have away and just go start fresh somewhere. You know what I mean? So like I imagine what I'll probably want to do is go build a new factory somewhere and just clean everything up, make sure it's actually efficient. I'm only creating the materials I really need. Things like that, just do things smarter. I always get really excited at the beginning of a new season and just start building everything on crazy scales. But my second go around, I like to actually take a little more time, a little bit more methodical. So yeah, I'll probably use this as my new base when I get back, and we'll go find some cool biome to go just post up in, or maybe we'll just ominously fly over top of everybody else's bases. That'd be cool. All right, now we can throw that guy back. And it's good. Let's go get one more schematic. Speeve? Yeah, dude, he's goated for sure. Yeah, he's a good one. I probably love all the same YouTubers you guys do. Just because I make videos doesn't mean I don't watch videos. Like I watch tons of Minecraft videos. I love Minecraft videos. All sorts of different kinds of them too. I'm a total geek. But that's where I get a lot of my inspiration and stuff too, So But yes, Speeve is. I don't watch everything, but every now and then he drops one that like is really cool, and I end up watching it. Do you guys like long form, like super long videos? Do you guys enjoy the 30-minute videos? Would you prefer if I made 45 1 hour long videos? Do you enjoy watching those like 3 hour long videos? I'm curious what length, what type of content you guys watch. Um, Missing items? I can fix that. Yeah. Like how long videos? 45 minutes is perfect. Do you guys watch those like 3 hour long videos? Because I am working on a new series that I will be doing. Not fully. Oh, stream cuts out right when I start talking about it. That's hilarious. Don't worry, guys. I'll wait. My back? Okay. Um, I have a new series that I'm going to be working on. Draco was in here a little bit ago. He's my developer. He actually built me the mod pack. Um, I have an editor who's actually going to do the videos, but the editor happens like he's not like a fan of mine, but he is familiar with my content. He enjoys my videos, so he understands my style pretty well. But I'm going to be starting a new series on a custom mod pack that me and Draco built together, and it's going to be probably one episode a month, but they'll be really long. It'll be like a movie every time, somewhere like an hour to an hour and a half. Maybe even longer. I might even do like 2 hour long, 2 3 hour long videos each time. But it's hard to explain. I don't want to give too much up, but it's kind of like a progressive. Here, I turned my camera off. It's kind of like more of like a progressive style mod pack where I start with few mods, and as this the series progresses, my mad scientist developer is like adding different mods to the mod pack for me to test, and then and like I don't know, I can break it down for you guys. There's gonna be a little role play. I enjoy role play. It's not gonna be scripted, but there'll be scripted elements of it. But the idea is that I have this mad scientist developer Draco who's cooking up this mod pack, and I'm this like test subject who keeps waking up another day, like, wait, what? Where am I? And then he's just like, oh, hey, you're awake. Good. Well, I got a few new things for you to try, right? So like I go off in the world trying to figure out these mods, and I just get lost and confused. So I go back to Draco and like, hey man, like what's going on? How do I do this? And then he'll say something like, oh well, I happen to know somebody that you can go talk to about this. So we'll have like I'll feature somebody new in each video who's like a friend of mine or another creator or one of my mods, something like that, somebody in my community, and they'll be like the expert on that mod. So I'll have to like run out, go find them. They'll teach me how to use it, and then I'll go back to what I was doing. So over the course of the series, this solo player world will actually start to feel lived in, like more people are actually there, right? Because each episode I'll feature somebody else that will teach me how to use a new mod. But the purpose is that each episode I am like 100%ing a mod, and then what Draco's going to be doing along the way is throwing in little curveballs, right? So like we get to episode 6 where I've advanced along and I've got sick armor, and who knows, I got like a mecha suit or something. He throws in a horror mod and just doesn't tell me. So there'll be a couple mods I'm aware of, but then there's always a couple mods that I have no idea about. So it's kind of a gamble every time I walk into a new episode. So we've been cooking up this idea for a while. We've got the mod pack built, we've got the world built, I've got a editor to do all of this for me. We've got a whole schedule for it. Um, that's the first time I've ever mentioned it to anybody, actually, aside from Draco and a couple of my mods. So that is on the horizon. That's going to be coming, and we're calling it Ascension. The mod pack is going to be called Ascension. You'll be able to download the mod pack, but it won't be like progressive like the way I'm playing it. It'll just be the full mod pack, but we have a sick lineup of mods. Like it's a very unique mod pack that you wouldn't expect some of these to be in the same mod pack together. But it'll be pretty cool. But these are going to be long videos, like movies. So I was curious if you guys would actually watch stuff like that. It'll be create aeronautics and stuff like that. It'll be modded, like, but there'll be magic and there'll be bosses and stuff like that. Um, and some of you guys who show up in my streams every single week and are on my community and people I talk to on a regular basis, like, I'll be inviting you guys to come be featured in this, you know? So if you're interested in that, join the community and kind of get involved with us, get to know us, because I will be bringing people in from the community to record these episodes with me. Guys, we have propellers. We've stacked propellers. It's done. It's did. It's done did. We have a runway. We have propellers. The front of this, I'm not quite sure what I want to do with this yet. There's two things we can finish the girders. Let's go grab more girders. Yo, we are cooking right now. Oh my God. Basically coughing baby versus God? What do you mean? Am I the coughing baby? It's gonna be fun. It's cool. It's gonna be cool. And then my editor does really cool 3D animations. So he's gonna these little skits that me and Draco and people play, like the opening scenes and stuff like that. Like we'll do voiceovers, but my editor's gonna do 3D model skits for us. So it'll be super sick. No AI, don't worry, all legit. Girders. Let's go over to this one. We should have all the girders we need now to finish this. Yes. Yes. Mini girder. Mini girder. Give me it. Oh my gosh, I forgot about these guys. Y'all need to go back home. I don't need you. I love my storage system. It just slowly just cycles them all around until it finds a good place for it. Okay, that's a good start. We do hate AI slop. But the world is heavily AI dependent. On like a high level. I don't mean like sloppy Instagram videos. I'm talking about like analyzing data. You know what I mean? And stuff. Like I use AI for work. Like I have a career. Like I have a real job. But I use AI for work all the time to like analyze data and build like campaigns and things like that. So there are practical good use cases and there is good AI. But you know, can't be like doing thumbnails with AI and stuff like that. I've used AI in my thumbnails before. Not like used AI to make a thumbnail, but like helped with like color grading, you know what I mean? And depth and texture and stuff like that. Like I'm not a video editor or like a photo editor, but I can make pretty cool thumbnails. But sometimes I'll just take that thumbnail and run it through like Codex and be like, you know, adjust color, like have it do color grading for me and stuff like that. I probably do it with a filter on my editor, but like I like having a prompt. Codex is insane. I whip up some crazy stuff with Codex, like, and especially like for work, right? Where it's like, if I like, I straight up build applications and software tools at work just to make my day-to-day easier. You know what I mean? Like, I'll build a whole program with Codex that would cost thousands of dollars to build or buy. That helps me do something at work easy. Shuffle is off, but I'm yeah, you're right. I probably should turn that on. So I don't know. Everyone has their own opinions of AI. I think there's good use cases for it, but there's also a lot of slop out there as well. What is my job? I'm the director of marketing for a software company. Pretty big software company, actually. It is. It's a cool job. I definitely suggest. I mean, the tech world where I live, like, it's just crazy. Like, and honestly, It doesn't really matter if I say I'm in like Salt Lake City area, but it's like area. You know what I mean? I don't live in the city, um, but like tech out here is booming, right? It's like just tons of these multi-billion-dollar venture capitalist tech startups out here. You know what I mean? So like, and it's all that like Google type workplace, you know what I mean? Where you've got like open floors and nobody has doors and it's just windows everywhere. You know what I mean? Like it's very like that Google type environment where you kind of work at your own pace, make your own decisions. I definitely suggest the tech world, whether you're a developer, or salesperson, marketing, whatever you're into. I don't know. I'm not going to suggest anything. You all do what you want. But man, I spent years as like a sales grunt selling products I didn't like, you know what I mean? This and that. And I had to like work my way up and um like anything else in life, you know what I mean? Started at the bottom, now we're here. I started at the bottom, now we're here. Yo, that was a banger back in the day. Used to live in Iowa, no shit. That's a nice area actually. It's sick, dude. Small world. It's cool out here, man. So Newman, you know what I'm talking about then. They call it Silicon Slopes and it's like up and down the valley is nothing but these mega startups. You know, they're building data centers out here, all sorts of shit. Like so the cool thing is in my field, like if I ever for whatever reason lost my job, like it'd be fairly easy to find another one. Probably not as cush as the job that I have now. I like do whatever I want, but you got to earn the right to do whatever you want. Like, still shit still got to get done. It's about being self motivated, huh, babe? Punk out here preaching. Dude, I love the streams when they're like this, where you guys are like asking a bunch of questions. We're actually like chopping it up and talking about like cool stuff. It's usually me in here just making a mess of things, trying to figure out how to fix stuff. Oh, you guys know what I forgot to do? Dude, this replay is going to be so scuffed. It's going to be me doing something like this, like right in the middle of it, and then all of a sudden it's going to cut out, and I'm going to be working on a different project that I'm already halfway finished with. So you're just going to see like the last 30 seconds of everything that I'm doing, which actually isn't a bad idea. Probably save me a lot of time. W memory, yeah. Is there something I hate about my job? Hate's a strong word. I don't really hate anything in life. But what do I dislike most about my job? You know what's funny is the thing I dislike most about my job is actually the thing that I loved most about it a couple years ago or a few years ago, which is traveling, right? Like I travel for work a lot, right? Like it gets some parts of the year, it's like twice a month. You know what I mean? I'm flying to different parts of the country. So that used to be a lot of fun, but like now it's just taxing. I don't like being away from my family. I don't like having to pack fucking bags and fly around all the time. Sorry, I dropped an F bomb. I hope that's okay. But yeah, it's the traveling now that I'm not a big fan of. It's exhausting. I used to play Minecraft on my work laptop in the hotel and stuff. Rocket League, yeah. But then I started feeling bad about playing video games on my work computer. And it's like I never got in trouble for it or anything like that, but like, sometimes IT or dev will like come to my office and they'll be like, "Hey man, I need to jump on your laptop real quick," and it's like they'd see Minecraft on my home screen or something. You know what I mean? And then it's like you feel weird and it's like, probably shouldn't be doing this. So I just like quit doing it. A home office guy? No, my CEO is still relatively old school, so he doesn't really like remote work. I work from home sometimes if I feel like it, but most of the time I'm in the office. And honestly, I'm more productive in the office. Like, I like to be in the environment that I work in. If I'm in the environment that I play video games in, then all I want to do is play video games, right? It's like basic brain association type stuff. I just can't be productive at home. Oh my gosh, are we cooking, guys? Ran out of black ones, but that's okay. Oh no, I went the wrong way with these ones, didn't I? No, I didn't. Okay. Yo! Oh my god. Yo, that is fire. I knew it. I knew it was going to be good. Once it had the grates on top, I knew it was going to be good. But they just had to all be done. What is this thing? Let's go. I mean, look, I know, guys. There's a million ways we could have made this look cooler. I could have gone with a more clean, polished look or something. Um, I'm totally happy with this. We have tons of space up top. Um, yeah, these things look insane, dude. Yeah. I'm afraid to turn it on, to be honest, just because like we're gonna get too much lift, and this thing will like it might be too hard to control. So I'm gonna let Goshva play around with it before we do anything. Yo, what? Crazy. The elevator, something's weird about the elevator. It just shoots you like 200 blocks in the sky. Um, Anybody know how to fix that? Minimum 2 times a week. And then we also do sloppy Sundays, which is the whole Aero crew. Um, on Sundays we do the variety games. Those ones are pretty fun. Nobody really hangs out during those streams though. Like not like my Aero streams. But I'll have like 10 or 15 people maybe in those ones. Um, and then I've got like other servers that I host. I've got a PvP server. I've got the public SMP. So I like to jump into those and stream every now and then too. Just because I like to hang out with the people that play in there. Did you try lowering speed or braking and putting back pulley? That's that I mean, the speed was the issue, right? Like I had it set, I think it is speed. If I make it really slow, it does work better. And currently this thing is on, oh yeah, there's no speed control. So it's going at this speed here, which seems to be just a little bit too much. Um, so I could put in like an Omni thing on there, I guess, and slow it down. That would be the logical thing to do, I suppose. Okay, it is 11 p.m. I hate not finishing this part, but I'm not exactly sure what to do with it yet. Do we go ahead and just finish this real quick? Place blocks for 20 more minutes? I'll feel better if I do. Ooh, could use these. We got a bunch of these. It'll look goofy as hell. Ramp? Wait, what do you mean a ramp? Oh, that would require a lot of copycat slopes. That would be tricky. Maybe we don't just fill it in. Maybe we think about it for a little while. Because yeah, but then think about landing though. Because if they're coming in this way to land and this is sloped upward, like that's going to end up creating an obstacle for them. A slingshot? We could build a slingshot or something like that. That would actually be sick, but we could do that after the runway's built. Like I kind of feel like we just fill it in. And then we can add shape to it, right? This is just like the foundation. This is the baseline for everything. Like we can definitely add shape after we're done. So let's do this. Let's throw this down, mirror along the X, and let's just fill one of these in. I'll even use these blocks up front because it'll switch it up a little bit and it'll make it look stupid. I should probably not use these ones, huh? Is it going to let me turn them into something else, though? No. Okay, that's okay. I can just make new ones. And we won't do any variation on this one. It'll just be all slick. Slick. Should be enough. So that's what I'm thinking is once we have this thing built, then we set up like some like an area over here where it does open up. And this is actually the perfect, well, see the problem is we've got these supports here. But what I would like is to have an area of the ship that opens up that aircraft that's inside the ship can lift up, right? So I think what we do here actually is we get rid of these like ribs and then we create a platform down here. And then with a button, the platform lifts up. These doors open up, this lifts open, and it reveals whatever was on this bottom deck. And then people can take off with like helicopters and stuff like that. Had an idea for a mod pack once where the main goal was to reach the world border. World would have tiers, so the further you go, the harder it becomes. Yeah, that would actually be sick. That would be challenging. Okay, let's place blocks. See that? I remembered to press record that time. Wait a second here. That would be nice if we could get this texture to go a different direction, but whatever, I don't care. This is legit gonna be the intro to my video. It's just a time lapse of everything we did today. And then we're gonna get into the good stuff. I got a sick plan for this next episode. Which means tomorrow I will not be streaming. I will be grinding out what I have planned, and then I will be editing. Oh wow. I'm gonna go through these quick. Shape here, yes, definitely something better, I promise. Or, you know, maybe we just go ahead and do that. Might run out of blocks. Let's finish this first. Do need to do something cool in the front there, though. Why don't I use Infinity Wand? I am using Infinity Wand. I guess I could do like the octagonal and probably do more at once, but the front of this is not symmetrical with the back, so I would end up running into issues. And I don't mind placing blocks. I have had to place every single block on this ship because the Infinity Wand doesn't work. Oh, why don't I use Infinity Wand? Infinity Wand does not work on physics objects. Sorry. Do I have any advice for beginning server hosting? Because I am about to launch my magic tech server called AERO. Well, I have lots of suggestions. We can talk about it, man. So it sounds like a modded server. I mean, number one, what hardware are you using? Like, what are the server specs? Because if you're going to run a modded server with more than 3 or 4 people on it, you're going to need high quality hardware. You're going to want to run minimum 4 cores, probably 16 gigs of RAM. You're going to need 100 gigs of storage. So first things first, make sure that you have solid hardware, solid specs. Otherwise, it's not going to be an enjoyable experience for anybody playing. But I mean, then again, I don't know. You might not need to go that hard. My servers have like 20 people on them sometimes, so they have to be like goated. But you will want at least 3 cores probably, and 12 gigs RAM minimum. As far as find a good developer, find a good mod team. Like a good mod team is absolutely essential, running a server. Depends again, I guess, how many people you're gonna have playing, what that's all gonna be like. Seriously, a good mod team is absolutely essential. I have the best mods ever, dude. They just are always saving the day. They're so freaking supportive of what I'm doing, and they're just like, they got things on lock all the time. Good mods are key. And at this point, they're just my friends. We've all just become buddies. 3 Discord moderators minimum on the server. Yeah, I mean, it just depends how busy it is. Like over there on Creations, the public aeronautics SMP that I run, actually, I don't run it. My mods do. I should give the credit to Reaper and Draco and Vex and Passive. Forgetting people too, I'm sure, that help out over there. Sidewinder, Drifter, Doc, Tearing, Twister. We have a bunch of mods, but I don't know how many of them are on at any given time. Fading Days, our competitive server, 0 moderation. We do not do player management. Nobody's going to teach you how to do anything. Nobody's going to save you if you lose your stuff. If your base gets griefed and everything gets blown up, there's no one to complain to. Like, Fading Days is you're on your own. 100%. So don't join the PvP server and start creating tickets because you lost your stuff falling into the void or something like that. Creations is a lot more friendly, The public aeronautics SMP, I mean, you start with a jetpack. Like, it's really, the server over there is very generous, you know? It's really just about building airships. I'm trying to read as many chats as I can. This text is really small. It is viable to run a server on a disk drive rather than a solid state. Man, I don't know. I'm not sure how to answer that question. But if you would like, man, you know, again, like I said, like, I've been running servers for a while. I'm not an IT guy. I'm not really a developer. I've just picked stuff up along the way. I rely heavily on my developers to like answer questions like that. So if you're really serious about launching a server, join my Discord, or send me a DM, and I'll get you connected to one of my developers, and you can have a real conversation. Always down to support people in their projects and stuff like that. So I'll be happy to connect you with somebody that can answer some tough questions for you. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't do anything on a disk drive. To be honest, it's 2026. Saving up to build a NOS? I don't even know what a NOS is. Stop trying to hit the buttons faster than... Oh no, am I running out? Fortunately, we have unlimited deep slate. This thing's going to be heavy. But we do have a lot more power now, so... That's it. What destroyers say? Two sides of fading community: the one that are genuinely kind-hearted and the ones who want chaos. What do you mean in creations? I feel like there's, yeah, it's weird. Depends which community you're talking about. The creations community, they're all pretty cool. They're all nice. Everybody's pretty chill. The fading community, the fading days community, it's a little bit more toxic over there, if I'm being honest. I try to keep them. I try to keep the two groups of people separated because if like the fading days people showed up in the creation server, everybody would be scared away probably. But there are a lot of the people from creations Discord server that do play on fading days because I guess they can handle the heat. Creation has a lot of big projects, that's for sure. Fun events, a lot of big airships, a lot of big crazy projects. It's also busier in creations. You know, there's always people online. So it's like if you're the type of player that just wants to kind of hang out and like just interact with people and just say what's up, you can do that. That's what I do over in creations. When I log on, like I don't have a base. I have an airship that I built like on day one, and I just fly around and I go see everybody else's builds. I'll usually stream when I get on creations, and I'll just do like base tours. Like Dr. Donut. I'm the freaking create mod Dr. Donut. That's funny. Yo, Ferrix, pull my pearl. Do any of you even know what I'm talking about? I feel dumb even knowing that, but... Oh, Did he take away shop? I don't watch Donut. Like, it's hard not to watch Donut just because he's so popular, right? Like, he's everywhere. He's in my shorts feeds. He's on my homepage feed. There's always like reaction videos. Like, he's just everywhere. It's impossible to miss, right? So, like, like, I'm not a Donut fan, but like, if I get on YouTube and it's late and like he's the only person streaming or something, like, I'll watch his, and sometimes like all of a sudden, I don't know, an hour will go by and I'll be like, what the fuck? Am I still sitting here watching a Dr. Donut stream? Um, so that song one of his viewers made for him, Ferrex Pull My Pearl, like that shit is actually kind of fire. Ferrex Pull My Pearl. I don't even remember how it goes anymore. You know what I do like? I'm sorry, but I am an unstable universe geek, bro. Parrot, like Wimbu's all right. He's watchable. I like his style. Spoke, like I can't even watch Spoke. He's just so freaking annoying, dude. I'm sorry. He's just too annoying. I can't watch him. Flame Frags is just an absolute immortal demon. So I can watch Flame Frags because he's just badass, right? But parrot videos, dude, it's like I feel like if like that's I don't know. I guess that's where I got a lot of my inspiration to start making Minecraft videos. Was parrots like he's got this like very real sentimental kind of way about everything. I know it's all scripted, but that's just who he is he's just very real and he's sentimental about things and like he cares about the people and he's always trying to save everybody, and then I don't know, dude. I Paris videos are absolute fire. um yeah. Yeah, I love Unstable Universe, dude. Like, and I've been watching that since back in the day, long before the Invisible Mafia, man. They've been doing this unstable stuff forever, bro. But honestly, I think it's a good, I know a lot of creators who like have their style and they don't watch anything else, right? Like, why would I watch something like that? But it's like, honestly, it's perspective, right? Like, Parrot drops a video and within 24 hours he has 3 million views. Okay, like the dude is doing something right. And if we are aspiring to be creative and we're aspiring to be creators, then like we should be looking to people like Parrot for inspiration, even if we have a different play style and we make different types of content. Like he's doing something right. So like, yeah, I mean, I watch a lot of varieties of content just to kind of figure out what I want to be, what I want to do. Okay. I swear these blocks just disappeared. Like I already placed them once. Not even cleaning up the ones I missed. I don't care. Ha ha! Please tell me I was recording. Yes, let's go. Okay. Holy airship. Guys, it's legit. We actually have a full airship. I wish I could see the whole thing. That would be nice. Whatevs. Whatevs. Yo. So I'm thinking we put those big freaking honking thrusters like right here. Wouldn't that be sick? Do I have them on me? Why do I always put stuff in weird places? We could be putting a thruster on this right now. Where did I put that thing? I want to at least kind of get a mental image of like where, oh, we're going to put this. Let's go. Thank you guys, bro. It has been, dude, for any of you guys that have been here since like day one, like, I hope you guys are feeling this the way I am. Like, we've put so much work into this, dude. So many setbacks. Like, we just keep freaking going, dude. I love it. So this, yeah, I'm thinking like that. Get rid of these. Turn that off. And like, I don't know exactly how it would be, but the idea was to have like something like that. But I want this to flip up and hide the thrusters. So only when we're flying forward will these flaps drop down and expose the thrusters. And then if we're like floating or hovering or we don't need that type of force, we can actually lift them back up. I do want to add some doors and things like that, make this like a legit, like, I don't know, it's actually functional. Um, all right. Yeah, I need you guys to look out for me. Always make sure I'm recording. Um, all right. Let's read these last ones. You and Drifter are in the weapons arms race and creations, are you? Yo, let's do an event, Newman. Yo, let's plan an event on creations soon where we can just blow each other up or something. Here's what I was actually thinking, dude. And I was telling the mods to build this. We need to just have like a big war games arena like we had in season 1 where there's just one big section of the world that's just it's a war games arena, right? So like if you want to blow people up, if you want to do stuff like that, like you just have to go to war games arena. So for the people that want to be doing stuff like that all the time, like there would be this big 2000 chunk or 2000 block area so people could build their own bases, their own factories, anything kind of goes, PvP zone, anarchy kind of zone. I don't know what kind of rules we'd want to put in place, but we need to basically just have like a war games arena that's separate from the rest of the server because people are starting to get a little. I've heard whispers that some people are getting a little bothered because some people are a little too aggressive. Um, but we just need to find the right place for it. But what I suggest is we set up this war games arena and we start doing like weekly war games events. Um, and we can just blow the shit out of each other, dude. That would be mad. Um, so yeah, PvP zone for sure. Charlie, give my shit back. Do 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 do. Charlie, give it back. Do 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 do. Please, Charlie, do 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 do. So I don't know why I read that. Gamers, get out of here, bro. I thought you were going to bed. um, Charlie said earlier he was gonna bomb me. He might. I don't. At this point, like anybody can bomb my base. Like blow it to smithereens. I don't give a shit, dude. I don't care about any of this over here anymore. Like I said, I'm taking that to the world border. Like this is my base now, right? I can build anything I want on here. This is my base. So if Charlie wants to come blow up my base, that's okay. No, Charlie will not blow up my ship. We've all kind of made a pact that we're gonna help each other get to the world border. It's priority number 1. We're gonna help each other get to the world border first. Like that's most important thing. Once we get to the world border, then chaos will absolutely break loose. I promise that. And who knows? Maybe they go rogue on the way and they do something crazy. But we've kind of all agreed that we'll help each other get to the world border. That's what I'm saying. No man left behind, right? Like if Kendall's ship breaks down, I'm not leaving his ass 250,000 blocks in the middle of nowhere. Hell no. I'm going to stop my ship. We're going to come together. We're going to, craft whatever materials we need. We're going to get his ship back off the ground. If my ship breaks, I would hope and expect that he would do the same thing for me, So we're in this together, dude. as much work as we've all put into this, like I get the hostility and the war games and the pranks are fun, but we're all really good friends. You know what I mean? And we've all worked really hard on all this. And I think at this point, like we just want to help each other accomplish this final goal, you know? And then who knows what's after that? What do you guys want after that? You guys want us to keep building in this world? You guys want us to do a fresh start? Like, I mean, you guys are going to influence what we do next more than anybody else. Um, so yeah, I don't know, guys. I need to go to bed. It's almost midnight. World War and then reset. See, I like that idea. I like the idea of us finishing the world border, hostility levels escalating to an extreme level, and all of us just wiping each other out in some grand finale of the season and then starting fresh. Like that would be my dream, you know? Um, make giant nether portals so you can fly ships in it. Yo, is that possible? Well, that's not going to change, gamer. Don't worry about that. We've already discussed as a content crew like what we're going to be doing next, and there's no end in sight. Like even if we did, I don't know, decide to fire up another season on a fresh world or something, like aeronautics is what we're doing. So, later, Penguin. Crafts and Creations AERO SMP Invasion. We've talked about it. We've talked about all the air, but the thing is, it was almost more appealing a couple weeks ago because I was the only one that really had a public SMP. But it's like Charlie's launching his SMP next week, and he'll probably end up playing over there with his peeps. I know Kendall's doing the same. Kendall's might be a members only or something. I'm not sure what exactly their plans are with it, but mine will always be public, wide open for anybody. Um, Make the next one Apocalypse, but with Create Aeronautics. That sounds like a good mini event, right? Like imagine like a one of those like survival type events where we had Create Aeronautics and there was like do you guys watch Forge Labs? Like that's something that I've been like I want to do like a group event, you know, almost like not 100 days necessarily, but like where there's like 5 or 10 of us in a big modded world, all trying to reach the same goal, and we're kind of on our own at first, doing, you know, we'd all have like a movie or something, right? And we'd all kind of do our thing at first, and then we would end up coming together to like do something. Yeah, like that would be sick. So I don't know. We'll cook up all sorts of stuff. Forge. I used to enjoy Forge's videos more. He's I don't know. It's kind of weird. Who I like is Unsorted guy. Kim, he's hilarious. I can watch that dude all day. That dude cracks me up. I love the zombie apocalypse stuff though. If you guys would like playing in events like this, like I will build servers and I will build weekend events that are just like aeronautics zombie apocalypse. And you have to fortify your base and protect your friends until you can build a helicopter and fly off of a deserted island. Like if you guys want to do events, big events like that, I will build those events for you, for all of us, and we can all play them. Um, like a weekend modded event. I love stuff like that. Would you be interested in talking further about, yeah, man, join my Discord, and once you're a member of my Discord, or not a member, but once you're just like in my Discord or whatever, then you can DM me and then just shoot me a DM. And I will either talk to you about it or I'll get you in contact with one of my devs who can answer some questions for you. um Dude, I would play on Crafts and Creations more if they were events. I'm never gonna have time to just get in there like an SMP and just fuck around, right? But if you guys build cool events, like I promise to show up for those. 100%. Um okay, guys. Whoo, we gotta call it. We put in a long one today, but we got a lot done. This is all gonna be just a big time lapse for my next video, probably. I'll, I didn't really record anything, so um but we got some good time lapse stuff done. We have a complete ship now that disappears when I'm too far away. I think Charlie's going to add a mod tomorrow that fixes that for us too. But like the stream if you would, please. I really appreciate it. Check if you're subscribed. Go check out one of my recent videos. I dropped a new one today. It's pretty dope. Before do I go to bed, do I have Oratech? No, never played it. I definitely want to get into some of those more technical, like Oratech, GregTech type mods. Those require a lot of patience and time, so I'm just waiting until I have one of the two. Reminder, everybody drink water. Everybody go ahead and hydrate before bed. I'm done yapping. That's it for me. So, like the stream. Go check out a video. Go support your friends. If you have friends that are YouTubers, go watch one of their videos. Go drop a comment on one of your friends' videos right now. Like that type of support, the engagement, a comment, maybe watching an extra minute when you're kind of bored with it already. Like that is the type of stuff that helps your friends out. So you guys are the goats. Appreciate you all. I'll catch you all next time. Peace.